What up, chat?
They never say my name, but they echo my cadence. Watching from the bleachers while I'm penning impatience. Algorithm couldn't box me, dog. I've been innovation. I've been adjacent to the gate, but they fenced in their favor. Silence loud as the sirens when you inching in range. Funny how they never flinch until you shift in the game. But I don't beg for the table, dog. I'm building the frame. And now I'm carving out a seat while they whisper my name. Low tones from high views, they disguise their intentions. Shake hands with tight jaws, fake smiles and dimensions. They don't dish you with a verse, they dismiss you with omissions. Too afraid to grab the mic and speak the truth. Listen, I don't chase cosigns, never paid a replacement. I'm God pen, God breath, dog, carved the foundation. When the real get revealed, all the frauds look ancient. So I keep my grace heavy while my flaws still sacred. They be moving like a unit with a hive mind bluff, but I'm immune to the buzz, I survived that stuff. No alliance with the lions that define that rough. I'm the quiet in the riot, cause in God I trust. They try to blackball a light that they can't dim. I'm the storm they ignored till I danced in the wind. And now I'm roaming through the metrics where the access ends. And the fans, they relate, I don't act, I've been broke, I've been up, I've been rent they late. I've been boxed out of rooms by a clickbait gate. But my circle never shrank, it just got reshaped. So now it's God, famine, work, and I don't need more plates. I don't knock another hustle, I just study the flow.
Let's
I
go!
see reactors turn puppets when the numbers got tall. I seen snakes play shepherd, then they crumble and all. And when the sheep don't follow hype, you know a goat is involved. So keep your chat, I ain't kneeling for a path in your lane. I'd rather climb with the ones that never asked for the fame. Let them cook up their collabs in that echo chain flame. I'd rather ghost write scriptures in a cipher.
Ron Raspberry, what up?
I came from the concrete where the reverence lacked. Where the youth, where they trauma like a Letterman patch. Where the big homie with a letter straight in the trap. Where the real big homie put the map in my hands. Now they saying I'm a threat cause my stock
Thank you, Ron, appreciate it.
They ignore till I'm at doors they thought I couldn't summon. Can't erase what it's called, can't cancel what's coming. Cause I ain't never in the race, I'm the path they running. Let the whispers keep whispering, I'm loud in my lane. Let the critics keep clicking, I'm profound in my pain. Let the gatekeepers gather, I surround them in flames. This is Boston baptism now, drowning in name.
What up, chat? The album review's finally here. I know Emily's happy. Special shout out to Emily. She's been running down on me every weekend. Every time we go live, she run down on me. You heard? Every weekend she's like, yo, let me know when you're gonna do the Token album review, bro. You're doing a lot of album reviews. Let me know when you do the Token album review. You heard? I said respect. I could dig it. How y'all doing though? What up, family? We finally here, man. I think the first song on this album, I think we've touched this one before. I think somebody requested this one. So we got 2 songs off this album so far. This one and, of course, the one with Ren, What Does Your Love Look Like? Of course. But, yeah, man, sir, you told me Sunday last week, so I followed up. Shout out to Emily out here correcting me. Hit that like button, though, man. We got 20 in the chat and 10 likes. That's a violation. Flag on the play. Let's get it, man. Let's get them likes up. For sure. If you in here, get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. You know the rules, man. You know the rules. So I went out today. I tried to find a chair. Couldn't find one, man. Could not find a chair. So it looks like I'm gonna have to order one. I don't like ordering stuff like that because I want to sit on it, test it out, see if they got a display. They don't got a display, man. At my job, they got this one. And I don't want a chair like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want an office chair. I don't want no gamer chair or nothing like that. I'm over this gamer look chair thing. You know what I'm saying? I want a chair that's under my shoulders. Like, I don't want you to be able to see like the back, you know, the little head part. I don't need that. So every once in a while, you're gonna see me roll up this chair because it's broken. So we're gonna get a new chair. Appreciate everybody who pulled up yesterday in the Adam Calhoun react. Shout out to Adam Calhoun too, donating. A big C note donated like $100 to the chat. That pretty much covered half the chair right there. So shout out to him for doing that. Appreciate it. And everybody else who donated and participated in the donation goal. Today I do not have a donation goal. I'm just setting a goal for the next album review. Y'all let me know. Let's do a poll real quick and let's find out what the next album review is gonna be. Hold on real quick. Shout out to James Whittle. Shout out to James Whittle. Big OG just donated $100. Shout out to James Whittle. Big dog style. Appreciate you, James. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you big time, bro. Okay, man. He put a smile on my face real quick. Okay, James. Appreciate you, man. It's been a little minute. James been working hard, y'all. James been working hard, man. He hadn't been active running his mouth in the chat as often. You feel me? He probably has been, and I just been out the loop. You feel me? It's probably just me. Because with the album reviews, I'm not too in touch with the chat because of the, it's an album review. I'm trying to give it the proper respect. But what up, man? Who in here? Though? Emma Jones. Oh, excuse me, not Emma Jones. Emma Johns. Emma Johns, I see you. Emily One, of course. Ron Raspberry. Dustin Doyle. Shout out to my homie Dustin Doyle, man. These brown shirts with no arm rest and the busted clips are underrated. Yo, facts. Tell him. That's my boy. He work with me, my boy. Shout out to my boy Dustin Doyle in the chat right now. This is his brand. Non-operator solutions. It's fire. Y'all saw me wear the other one yesterday. Some of y'all were asking about it. The one that said just bang in. This is the back of this one. So it's basically the same thing up here. It's in the back. It's just bigger. You feel me? Good fit too, especially for the men out there. It's loose on the torso, but tight on the bicep. So it make you look like you just hit the gym, like you got a little pump, but you didn't. You didn't hit the gym. Yeah, me and my boy Doyle, we kind of built the same. We just look like we brolic, but we not brolic. We really fat under. Yeah, that's for these shirts. This shirts are specifically made for fellas like that. It's good too because he was hitting me up today asking about the length, and I feel like the length is perfect for tall fellas because it's got a little length on it. So if it got length on it and it's tight, it's a good fit. Other than that, get your ass in the gym. It is what it is. But shout out to my boy Dustin. Man, make sure y'all show him love. Dope shirt, dope brand, NOS. Non-operated solutions. It's their logo. Yeah. I'm gonna put the link in the description so y'all can hit the link and check out those same kind of material that I'm using for my brand, my merch. So get some. Go get you some. So today, man. Let me see. Shout out to James Whittle though, man. Is he in the chat though? He just came through, donated, and just left? Because I haven't seen his name. He just came through, dropped 100 and dipped. Or he working. He probably working and just watch and listening in. I don't know. But I gotta go check what that donation was about. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. Make sure it wasn't like a request for like a whole album request or something like that. You never know. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, they whisper my name. Token album review. This is a 10. He just donated $100 just to tell me that this album is a 10. That's why he donated, just to tell me that. Shout out to the dog, man. That's big love right there. That's big love, man. Manny Ray Vibes did this album review the other day, and Token popped in to thank him for checking out the album. That's what's up. We not big like Ray, but maybe Token to see it. Maybe somebody will let him know. Maybe some of y'all spam him and let him know we in here. Because that'd be 3 out of 3. That'd be 3 out of 3, dog. You feel me? Tom McDonald popped in on our live. He was in the live. He didn't tell us, but he was in the live watching. And then he hit me up, shouted me out. Nova shouted me out. They posted me on Instagram. Tom hit me up directly on Instagram. Showed me mad love. That was what's up, man. We had a good conversation too. So that's cool. It's established. He said, they both said, not my words. I'm gonna say it every live. Nova posted said, is this the greatest reactor of all time? And told the chat, like, guys, check him out. I really like him. I like Goatworthy. That's what she said on her channel. Tom told me directly, dog, you're one of the greatest reactors of all time. And when he said you're one of my favorite reactors of all time. And then they both started following me. So shout out. That's cool. You feel me? So if Token pop up, I'd be happy. But I don't have you know what I'm saying? I don't got a lot of Token reactions. So he probably not even saw my channel. Chances are he never saw my channel. You feel me? Chances are he never saw my channel because I don't have a lot of Token reactions. I just got put onto Token because of Ren. So shout out to Ren for putting us on, and shout out to the chat for making sure we get to this. So shout out to Emily, of course. But yeah. So let's get it though, man. Let's not waste no more time because I got work tonight. So I can't be on here all dizzy. I cannot. Shout out to Tal Walters in the chat. What up, man? 3 lives in a row. Yeah, this is album weekend, bro. This album weekend. We're gonna get back to the requests. You know what I'm saying? And we're going live tomorrow with Ray. We're having a whole. We standing out. We're having a whole Eminem conversation before. Actually, no. We decided to do it after. So when the movie drops, the Stand movie drops, me and Ray gonna go live. We're gonna discuss it, talk about it, review it, and me and him gonna go hard talking about Eminem and anybody who be hating. Because Uncle Beto and DF Domo was on live talking crazy about M. Talking about Kendrick will wash M. Kendrick has one battle, and all of a sudden, against Drake. Drake? So Kendrick washes Drake, and all of a sudden, now we think Kendrick can wash Eminem? That's where we're at these days? Sheesh. The blasphemy that's going on Eminem's internet, bro. Crazy what's going on Eminem's internet. That's crazy. So hopefully, who knows? When we go live with Ray, maybe Emma pop up. Nah, I'm capping. Let's get it. The first song is gonna be Token. Not supposed to be here. It's the intro of the album. So I'm on Token's page with the release. So we got all this. We got all the songs in order. Some of them got videos. Some of them don't. Let me see. Yeah, some got videos. Some don't. How many songs he got? He got 17 songs there. So I'm telling y'all right now, I guarantee you, we're not getting through the whole album because this dude's a rapper. This dude's a rapper. And from all the praise I've been hearing about this album, there's no way I'm skimming through this album. You feel me? You feel me? That's talking silly, Manny. Unbeatable. Yeah, I know, James. These dudes, they get on Eminem's internet and just start acting crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. Eminem out here paying bills and they out here acting crazy. Well, no longer. UMG shut that down. So Eminem's no longer paying anybody's bills. But yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy, dog. It's crazy what they're doing on this internet. For real. But shout out to Token, man. Shout out to Token. This live is about Token. I'm going to try and keep other rappers out of it. You feel me? This live is about Token. And we're going to show Token the proper due. Of course, Ren's going to pop up. He's on the album, but I heard Tech Nine's on this album. That's what I heard. I haven't seen what track it was. I heard Tech Nine's on this album. But let's get it, though, because we got about roughly 3 hours to get this live done. And I would say a little less, because I got to get ready for work. I got to be out this door by 8:30, so it's 5:30 now, so a little less than 3 hours, about 2 hours and 40 minutes we got. This album's freaking amazing. Shout out to Elsie in the chat. Boricua, I see you, girl. And then we got LC, Melomaniac. Yo, what's good? What's good in the hood? First time in the chat, LC? Melomaniac, your first time in the chat? Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. Big body, appreciate the shout out. You already know, D. All right, let's get it. Vertilli, what up? Yo, Token, finally. Yeah, we finally here, Vertilli. We finally here. Vertilli been asking about Token. We finally got to him. Tech is on this. And so is G. Peter. I don't know who G. Peter is. I'm not sure who that is. But let's get it, though. First track is Not Supposed to Be Here. Let's make this a little bigger. All right.
Never too different. Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life. They still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rap.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let this play a little bit because he's talking. But this is very, he's acknowledging the cultural difference from where he may appear to look like where he's from and compared to those who influence his lifestyle. You feel me? And his ability to do what he's doing. He's saying, he was timid. They were from the street. They were a little more hardcore than him, a little more tougher, you feel me? He was just getting his raps off. He found out that these dudes really lived it and they rap a little better than him. But now that he's in this culture and he's immersed in the culture, he gonna get his skills up too. You feel me? Because what happens when you get your skills up, when you're around the culture or you coming from that environment, you get your skills up way faster because you sharpening your sword every day because you're around these fools who's living it. So you're getting that energy, you feel me, and that influence, but you're also living it. So now you're a part of this culture now. That's all it takes. And with that comes more experience, and with more experience comes more of a conviction of a delivery to get the bars off. Like, you're giving the bars off with conviction now. Like, you talking what you live in now. You feel me? Because you're around it and you're immersed in it. You feel me? It's not about crimes and thug-ish. It ain't about that. It's about just being amongst the culture, you know what I'm saying? But he's speaking on the hip hop side of culture. He's not really so much touching the streets on some like, you know, the hood, violent crimes. He's not really, not yet anyway. He's not really touching on that. I can tell that he's talking about sharpening his sword lyrically and just being around hip hop culture. So yeah, let's run this one back. The crazy thing is we played this and I don't even know if I even got in it like that. And I just feel different today. Because today my ears are wide open. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really understand where Token coming from. So let's do it.
Never too different.
I also love the look he gives, man. That dead look right there, that dead stare is like, dang it. It's like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm super young still. But these fools you see behind me, they all of them ain't gonna make it. Most of them not gonna make it. And I feel like I'm leaving them behind. That's called survivor's remorse, dog. I have a song on my album called Survivor's Remorse. That's what that is. It's guilt for being successful.
Yeah.
Let's go, Token.
Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame.
Okay.
Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life. They still chose to respect me.
Okay.
I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
Survivor's remorse. I'm telling you, dog. But you are supposed to be here, bro. You are supposed to be here. I had that same feeling when I got out of my environment. What happened was you can't change your environment, but you can change your environment. If you are where you are and you're amongst a certain type of environment, a negative mindset environment, you're going to become a product of that. Now, if you want to change that, you have to change your environment. You have to get up and move. Everybody talks about staying in the hood. No, it's either going to soak you in, you're going to live pretty far, and then it's either going to kill you, it's going to rob you, it's going to turn its back on you, or it's going to send your ass to jail. So you got to get out of that environment. You have to. And you come back and help whenever you can. But you got to remove you and your family for the better of your safety. You and your family need to get the hell out of that environment and help from afar. That's what you have to do. Everybody's talking about staying and doing this and that. That's a lie. That's a lie. You feel me? That's a lie. You get out and you help from afar. That's how you got to do it. You feel me? So when we don't get out, well, when we do get out and we look back and we hear about all the deaths, we getting them calls, we getting them text messages, so-and-so got killed, so-and-so got murdered. Yo, you heard what happened to so-and-so? He's doing 20 to life. This is the circle you used to be around. And you feel like, dang, how did I get out of that? I ain't supposed to be here, y'all. But God is good. And God gives the ultimate grace. That's what grace is. That's why you are where you are, Token. It's grace, brother. It's grace. Get familiar with it. If you're confused, if you really mean you don't feel like you're supposed to be here, get familiar with grace, bro.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley.
He changed his environment. He got up and changed his environment. Why? Because he can't change those around him. He can't change the literal environment, but he can change his environment by going to another environment.
4 levels, big door, long, tall stairs.
Talk about it.
On the other side, there's a crib like theirs.
Yeah.
3 young kids, early 20s, no pairs. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs.
You
and
did
I
it,
wonder
boy.
what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
Woo. He said it, boy. He said it. He painted it perfectly. He painted it perfectly, dog. He painted it perfectly. But there's an answer to it. You feel me? And I'm going to see if he's going to answer it. But there's an answer to it, dog. There's an answer to it. Yeah, there's an answer to it. But I love it. I love it. Introspectiveness, I like it, man. I like it. There's the realism. We're talking about subject, content matter that actually matters in this world. You feel me? These are the type of stuff that young men deal with when they reach a peak of success or they reach a path towards success that others can see is clearly real. They know you going somewhere and they trying to get behind you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you got to do for yours and your fam. And that's what he's talking about because he's a young man. You feel me? He's a young man. This dude's young right here. So these questions are so normal for him because as he enters that early 30s grown man status, you start thinking about family, starting your own thing, you know, your kids and all that. You don't want your dog. Like, it ain't about your dogs no more. It's about your wife. It's about your kid. And you know, and the dog, not your dogs, but the dog, the family dog. You feel me? It becomes about that now. You feel me? It becomes about that and protecting that. That's what it becomes. So that's why you get to this point, like, oh man, I feel bad, but I'm trying to do this for my family. Like, bro, feel more bad for your family, bro. Put your family first, bro. Put your family first. Even your futuristic family, even the family you have yet to create. Get yourself in that headspace where you can create and you're ready for it. Get yourself in that headspace now, and I feel like he is doing that. Perfect album title, and subject, content. I like it. Let's go.
It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house. Till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet.
That's wild. That's wild. So that culture kind of influenced him and had him doing some stupid-ish. Right? Stealing from his friend as soon as they leave the neighborhood or whatever case, maybe they're going on vacation, maybe. You know, everybody got that one little rich friend who got a lot of things, you feel me? So he's looking back, taking accountability, reflecting on the stupid decisions he made, you feel me? But shout out to my boy Blake, though, man. Blake Mitchell, happy birthday, bro. Special shout out to Blake Mitchell. Happy birthday, Blake Mitchell, man. Hope you're having a wonderful birthday, man. I'm glad you're here spending your time with us. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. When anybody says it's their birthday and they ain't here with us, I don't know. I just feel like that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. I would say I ain't mad at you, bro. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be, but let's keep it rocking. Token. He getting descriptive, bro. He getting descriptive. I'm gonna run that back a little bit more.
And take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and failed. It's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
Yeah, all that last few bars.
Bad friend I've always been.
Right there.
That I've always been.
Yeah.
Cheater and deceiver still.
Yeah.
Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still.
Exactly.
Tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
We always wonder why I do all these things. I do all these negative things. I steal, I lie, I cheat. I don't even deserve to be here. I've been questioning this myself. I had a conversation with one of my pastors the other day that literally revolves around this topic right here. And the answer to because I had same guilt, and the answer to what he said was grace. God's grace. Forget about not being able to deserve nice things or being able to have money and take care of your family. Forget about that, bro. You don't even deserve life, bro. That's why Christ died on the cross for you. You don't even deserve life, bro. Since the day Adam was deceived, we don't even deserve life. Sin has entered this world, and with sin came death. So forget about the materialistic things, about the house you're living in now, the neighbors with the Tesla, right? Forget about the big houses and mansions, the neighborhood you live in, people complaining about how loud you played your music in the cul-de-sac. Forget about not deserving that, bro. You don't deserve the shirt on your back, bro. We don't deserve this shirt on our back. We're not even good enough. But with God's grace, we've been given a pass. But it's good to say that. It's actually good. It shows his humbleness. It shows the fact that, he's taking accountability for his past doings. It's still a good thing. It's a good characteristic to acknowledge that you ain't supposed to be here because technically you're not supposed to be here. None of us are supposed to be here. So that's actually true. It's a double-edged sword. But at the same time, since we are here, you are supposed to be here because that's God's plan. You feel me? That's God's plan for you. So that's you are exactly where you need to be, Token, for sure. That's fire though. Perfect intro to the album. It pretty much depicts exactly what he's getting into. Like, that's going to be the most depictable song on this album that expresses what the title actually is. And that's the title of the song as well. But just the lyrics, the density, the storyline, yeah, perfect, man. The beat too, the slow piano beat, perfect. He just wants you to focus on the words. He wants you to focus on the message. And now he could do his thing. You feel me? Now he could do his thing. Shout out to Token. All right, up next we got Never Me. Samantha Greenfield, what up?
People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
Okay.
I see open windows, I say, who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that.
Oh.
Could never be me.
Ooh.
Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that.
Could never be me.
Fuck that.
Hey.
Devil done got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what they evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in a prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of trying to parent my mom.
Woo!
Tired of being the ex that the women don't talk shit about, cause I break up your heart and love somebody. Tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping
You're dirty!
Mercedes so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in family ties. I'm your partner. If you see me in your city, I'm ball in my face like a monster. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
Let's go!
See open windows, I say, who the fuck living there?
You ready?
People who don't wanna
This
either
hook
be a
fire.
millionaire. Could never be
me.
Fuck that.
Could never be me.
Fuck that.
Could never be me. That hook is
Fuck that.
stupid.
Could never be
This
me.
is the most stupid.
Fuck that.
Oh my god.
Always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy after up only to act like Bossifer. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be
I'm
your loss,
not
I'll be her
pausing.
lozenge if I wanted her. I've never been good at just chilling, that's when a demon visits.
Let's
She
go.
say I'm too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you wave on the blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me the second I'm leaving, there's so much they don't wanna say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said in my
Oh
life. Cannot
my
be safe,
God.
But ironically, all of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lot of the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy. You're breaking up with it quietly. That's
Oh
the reason
my-
I always encourage her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck up my son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People
Oh
got a house,
my
they like to
God.
chill and not me.
Yo.
Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
The clarity, dog. The clarity. This is one of the things I praise Eminem over every other rapper that be trying to rap fast. And I'm talking every rapper. Dudes rap fast. Twista raps faster than everybody, right? We let's not even debate whether or not Twista is the. Of course, he raps faster than anybody. Don't tell me nothing about Bone Thugs. I know people love bringing up Bone Thugs just to show love because they're an old school group. But let's be for real, dog. Let's be for real. Nobody's rapping faster than Twista. Like, not Eminem, not Tech Nine, not Bone Thugs. Like, stop it. And these are all. It's funny enough. These are all Kansas City, Detroit, Cleveland. These are all Midwest dudes, right? It's funny that Midwest dudes. That's like a Midwest style. But what I just want to say is that Token, just now, that was very intense, right? Very fast rapping. It was very fast rapping, right? He was chopping his ass off on there. But the clarity that's my favorite thing. This is why I praise Eminem over. Like, the enunciation, the clarity was insane. Shout out to Blake Mitchell. It's his birthday, and he's in the chat right now. He's saying he's paying it forward, and he just donated $10. Shout out to Blake Mitchell donating on his day of receiving, right? Is what people do. They give gifts to people on their birthday. On his day of receiving, he chose to give. He chose to give. And dog, I just want you to know, bro, I don't know what path you walk, but that's very Christ-like, bro. I'm just telling you that right now. And that's the best we can do. Like. We can be Christ-like. We can never be Christ, of course, because he's the sinless being, only man that ever lived and never sinned, but we can be Christ-like. And that was a very Christ-like act that you just did, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you being here on your birthday. More than that, you donated. Like, that's wild. But, yeah, shout out to Token, bro. Token, this is what you did. We got to give Token a shout on that. But you know we got to run this whole thing back, though, because, like, that hook, There's not gonna be a hook on this song better than that, bro. I love giving predictions. I love giving predictions, but dog, there's not gonna be a hook better than that. And that beat was nasty. Eminem would have loved that beat, bro. I wish he could have got M on that because Eminem would have destroyed that beat. Shout out to Token because he was talking. Shout out to Blake. Blake Mitchell just donated another 10, bro. Shout out to Blake Mitchell. He said, y'all thought I was done. Big ups, brother. Stay on that grind. He said, I got more for you. I appreciate you, man. Sweet P moderators donating. You know it's love when the mods start donating. Man. Y'all coming in strong today. I appreciate y'all, man. Congrats on your engagement, Manny. Thank you. Appreciate it. We thank you from me and wifey. And the little one. Appreciate you, Blake. Sweet P. Love y'all. Oh man, Krista's in here. What up, Krista? I'm glad you made it. Let's run that thing back, man. Because, yeah, no way we finishing this out. It's going to be a part 2 tomorrow, bro. It's going to have to be a part 2 tomorrow. Beat nasty.
People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
Okay.
I see open windows, I say, who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that.
Could never be me.
Fuck that. Could never be me.
Fire.
Fuck that.
Could never be me.
Fuck that.
Let's go.
Devil done got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what the evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two.
Is money the root of all evil? I'm willing to find out because I need that money. That's what he's saying. Well, I need that money. I don't want to be broke on the outside wondering is money the root of evil or do people just suck? Because I feel like I'm a decent human being. So let me get that money. I want to do some good things with it. You feel me? I want to bless myself, but I want to do some good. That's what he's conjuring. That's what's going on in his mind. So he's like, I need to find out that money good. So I'm going to go get it. I need to find out that money really evil because I'm going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? So then he follows that up with, I'm either going to be trash, rock bottom, or I'm going to hit the pinnacle. I can't do nothing in between because once I say something and I say I got to do something, now that I put those words out in the atmosphere, I'm going to go hard 100%. So I'm going straight to the top. I'm going as far as I can go anyways. If that's the top, then that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm going all the way to my fullest. I'm peaking to my potential. You feel me? So that's what he's saying. I ain't gonna go hard one day and then slack off the next day. I'm either gonna be trash and just sit on the couch and do nothing because I got no motivation, or I'm gonna go stupid. I'm gonna go 100 until I run out of breath. You feel me? And ironically, he's rapping at a rapid pace, letting you know, like, yeah, I can't go any slower than this. Like, I can't go any slower than this, dog. Like, I'm trying to hurry up and get there. So maybe if I rap fast with clarity, I can get there a little quicker. The day can go by fast. You feel me? But it's not gonna go by faster, bro. But we do appreciate your quadruple time rapping. That ain't even double time. That's not triple time. That's quadruple. So yeah. What else he got to say?
Got me, the money's the root of all evil, but I wanna see what the evil do. Want me, they gonna be dead or I'm gonna be great. I cannot do a thing in between the two. I get some haters repeating my name when it's all good and fun till I show him like Beetlejuice. Thought he was either a liar or he was just too good at playing some hide and seek peekaboo. Beetlejuice, that he was even a liar. So his dad was absent, you know what I'm saying, in his life. So yeah, we learned that on the track with him and Ren. So yeah, at the same time, let's just discuss what he's talking. We're not gonna discuss it too much, but with this rapid pace, he's talking about something very important. Usually when people talk about stuff really important, they say it slow so you can really understand him. He doesn't care if you get it or not. He's doing this for those who are impressed by his technical ability and for those who care about the story too. If you care about the story, rewind that then. If you want to hear what I said, rewind it then. If you don't care to hear what I say or you don't like fast rap, then keep it going. Because sometimes I fast rap, all right? Sometimes I rap slow, like the intro. But sometimes I fast rap, all right? So I appreciate that. Don't bend just because the culture say fast rappers don't say nothing. Don't bend to those people who say that. Don't bend to people who say fast rappers are just fast or just rapping fast. Don't bend to that. It's a skill. They can't do it, first of all. They can't do it and say something. They can't do it. That's why they hating. Hard to believe all these people are fake, but that's why when I see them, it's so much I'm seeing through. I'm always trying to convince a bitch I'm not a cheater, but I get a spot like a cheater do. I get a spot I can fuck you and lie to you, and then I get a spot I can save you. All of my homies belong in the prison, that's why we hang out, cause soon I won't be able to. Tired of being tired of trying to parent my mom. Tired of being the ex that the women don't talk shit about, cause I break up your heart and love. Somebody tell them they really should be putting blame on themselves for not keeping me hard enough. Fucking He said, hold on, I got some honesty for y'all females too. Well, if you kept me
enough, right? Maybe I wouldn't be out here doing what I'm doing. That's a little bit of like toxic. That's toxic as hell. Yo, Token, that's mad. Toxic Token, you gotta calm down, Toxic Token.
Back in the Mercedes, so many times I get a little horny when I start her. So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living.
Don't you hate that people can't just have a freaking charger on their own? Why you always gotta use my charger? You taking all the you see I got the charger. You see my phone's always charged up. You wanna come borrow my charger? Why you always wanna borrow? Bring your own charger, bro. He's talking about that Survivor's Remorse. Metaphorically, he's saying people always leeching off of him. And his homeboys sometimes are leeching off of him. That's what he's saying. He may not say it in that way because they might offend his homeboys up to date, but that's what he's saying. They leeching off of him. He's tired of people borrowing his charger. You feel me? Shout out to Blake. Appreciate you, dog. Another dono came in. He said, last time I had to head out, but keep preaching that gospel and bringing awareness to the Lord. You already know. We ain't never going to stop doing that. Shout out to Blake Mitchell. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. We always going to keep it. We're always going to keep that lowercase t in effect. This lowercase t would never be a capital T. You feel me? Because when we align with God, we align with God. This is earth. This is family. This is friends. You feel me? Never bring them up to that level. God first, bro, and then family. God first and then family. That's why it's a lowercase t. But you got to bring that lowercase t. It's not directly in the middle. You feel me? You see, it's a little high. See that little cross? The cross part, it's a little high. It's not at the bottom and it's not in the middle of the T. It's a little high. Why? Because we got to bring people to God, closer to God. You feel me? Not to his level. We're not gonna hold celebrities up there. We're not gonna hold nobody up there. But we're trying to bring our peoples closer to God. You feel me? But yeah, what up?
So many people I hate on my phone and I gotta be walking around with a charger. I'm independent with labels and bitches and living in family ties every partner. If you see me in your city, I'll be in a hoodie and ball in my face like I'm Arthur. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
This hook
I see
is
open
stupid.
windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or be a millionaire. Could never be me. Fuck that.
Could never be me.
Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me.
Let's
Fuck
go.
that. Toke always been a leader, can't relate to a follower. You type of guy wafted up only to act like Bossifer. What's on my wrist got her chest beating like heart rate monitor. She'll be your loss, I'll be her throat lozenge if I wanted her. I've never been good at just chilling, that's when a demon visits. She say I'm too busy to me means good job living. Tell my mom you ain't voting blue, you get the girl shook and panicked. I'm so good on my own, might wanna go get a pussy planet. Everyone talking about me the second I'm leaving, there's so much they don't wanna say to me. Waking up with a bad feeling, I'm turning into everything that I said I'm afraid to be. All of them salty and all of them savory. The only reason I'm telling a lot of the bitches for her benefit is okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me, so.
And then the following line, right? The following line. Oh, I think all men have felt this way at some point, right? At a young, immature state. Like, he has to grow out of that. And I think he is growing out of it because his album says he is. But he's just being like, he's being toxic right now. You know what I'm saying? But he's being honest, too. He did feel this way at some point, right? So I like it, man. I like this kind of rap, bro. Some people might get, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's toxic. But I just said that. But at the same time, like, it's real.
I'm telling a lot of the bitches for her benefit, it's okay with me. I wanted my girl to cheat on me so it could be easy. You're breaking up with it quietly. That was the reason I always encouraged her to go to Hollywood, New York, and Miami. One thing I don't like about being better than all of these rappers is no one is trying me. I'm gonna fuck up my son and then he's gonna fuck up his son to continue the dynasty. People got a house, they like to chillin', not me. Every time I try to chill, my brain don't go to sleep.
Robert Square, thank you, Rob. Appreciate the dono, dog. Appreciate you big time, bro. Love that. Shout out to Robert, man. Robert in the chat.
I see open windows, I say who the fuck living there? People who don't wanna either die or
The Voltinator, what up, The Voltinator?
be a millionaire. Could never be me.
Nah.
Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that. Could never be me. Fuck that.
That last one was hell of aggressive. Very necessary, I would say, honestly. I'll be honest. That last one was very necessary. My fault. Yeah, I'm shaking the camera because I'm shaking the table. Yeah, I shouldn't have the camera on the table. You feel me? But I do because I ain't got no space between the table and the wall. I should have made more space, but we here now. Shout out to the boy Token, man. That right there. So we got 2 10 out of 10s. That's easily 2 10 out of 10s. The intro was very effective, very descriptive. It did his job. So shout out to the intro. We're on track 3 now. Never Be Me. Yeah, that's my favorite so far. Obviously, we're only 3 tracks in, but that's my favorite. Love the hook. Love the beat. The beat was stupid nasty. I'm enjoying this, man. My boy James was trying to tell me for the longest, like, bro, this is the album of the year, bro. It's the album of the year. I'm like, dang. Wait, James, did you say that or did I just make that up? I don't know if you said it's the album of the year, but you said it's a great album. You definitely said it's a great album. Trying to see where my chapstick's at. Lips getting a little dry. All right, up next we got Token with Duck Hunter. Duck Hunter. And we got a video. Shout out to the video. He's got a weird video. So his video is like rectangled long ways. So let's raise that up. Oh yeah, I didn't even set the goal. Okay, dang. All right, hold on. Could never be me. F that. Could never be me. F that. Could never be me. Oh, I can't even set it up now? What you mean? Yeah, I guess not. I was going to set a goal for y'all to donate. But all good. Don't break your bank, but if you're feeling up to it, show a little love. Support a brother. Let's make this a little longer because this video is like not squared. Yeah, you see? You see what we got going on here with Token? He doing the most right now. Could never be me. All right, cool. I'm going to leave it like that. I like it big like that. Pause. All right, up next we got Token with Duck Hunter. This beat better than the last beat. For real. This beat better than the last beat. This beat nice. I like this beat a lot. I'm trying to see whose production this reminds me of. I don't know. Keep hitting that like button though.
Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck Hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight. Good morning, America, girl, don't act like it ain't normal to stare at you. She told me she got 6 bodies before me, I'm sure she does, let's call it body dysmorphia. Fill it with kids like the cast of Euphoria. Bible on top and the cash in the drawer above. I'm in her organ, so she call me Portland or Astoria. Eye of the storm, I'm in the cornea. If I look down, just tell him pour me up. Pistol in my brody's bag, if you press him, his bag will start talking just like Doris was. Swiping, no swiping like my card decline. Made a 10 to a split, I guess she's now a 5. Hoodie so big, I look like Soren, not my size. Put your soul in the air like shoes on power lines. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray.
It's growing on me.
Temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck Hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
Oh, this beat.
2 fingers in her like we made a truce. I can call my woman boo, cause I might get confused. If she know I don't like her like booze. Put my dog on TV till he feel like he Clifford the Scoop. Industry saw me how Brady left Patriots. I didn't lose since I came out the plume. I dude up to something, but I'm down for anything. Like fuck society, my crowd is menacing. The bike is motored, that's what
I like that. I like that editing right there. That's fire.
Without the pedaling, she down on one knee, that's without the wedding ring. Metal above the waist, that's without the belly ring. He showed the ropes to me without the wrestling. You gave your homies up without the questioning. You turning 12 like what the fuck 11 bring. Told her I love her, but I just can't trust her. I dumped her, I moved to LA. He wanna beat me so bad that his impression on me just blew me away. I slept around 7, I woke around 3, and it feel like it's noon at 8. I left my children on top of her temple, I gave them a room to pray. Hey, good afternoon, I got a room for the day. I don't spoon, but room service don't play. Every blue moon, people assume that I pray, cause their body's a temple, I'm diving in it every day. Good afternoon, I got a room for the night. Duck Hunter, cause I drown goose in the Sprite. Front runner, I don't call truce for the fight. Bloodsucker, I might get loose, but I'm tight.
Oh, that could have went a little longer, bro. Join the Discord and talk to me. Link in the comments. Huh? Oh, that's what they do on Discord? I don't got a Discord, so I'm not even sure what they do on Discord. That beat was, I would say that beat was better than the first one. I would just say he was barring off way harder on Never Could Never Be Me. Or Never Me? Oh, Never Me, yeah. Yeah. The bars are all right on that one. It was all right. The rapping was good. The flowing was good. The hook did grow on me. The rapping was just, to me, just so much better on Never Be Me. It almost felt like 2 levels of rapping to me, to be honest. Honest reactions. I ain't about to cap for nobody. You feel? I ain't about to cap for nobody. Obviously, there was no slack. It's not like he wasn't rapping good. But like after that first track and after the second track, and even after what I heard with him and Ren, like I already hold Token pretty high. Like, and I don't even got like I don't even have a real like grip on his music, like as far as like what's his standard of lyricism. You feel me? But it is what it is. What you say? Manny, when you gonna do Ren demos, 1 and 2 albums? I don't even know what those are. Sweet Pea, I'm not even sure. But let's move to the next one. Move on to the next one. First 2 attempts. That was like, even though the beat was stupid hard, that beat was the best beat. That was like a 7. That was like a 7. That was just it was good. There's no way I could say anything bad about it. It just wasn't at the level of the first 2. It was good. It was good. It wasn't bad. Wasn't great though, not in my opinion. Like that, you know, and I just mean the lyrics. All right, up next we got Friends. Hold on real quick. It's way too big. I don't need that. All right, up next we got Friends. Anybody on here? No features. I wonder who's doing his production, because this one's already sounding like something I'm into as well. What up, Noah? Keep hitting that like button, y'all. Once y'all come in, hit that like button.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers. I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro when she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her.
Oh, first of all, this beat is nasty. This beat is nasty, and I'm enjoying the storytelling. I'm about to run this one back just because I just love the way he's rapping. I love his way of story. Everybody has their own way of storytelling, you feel me? Everybody has their own way. Every rapper story tells differently. You feel me? But I do enjoy the way he's storytelling right now. Easy to follow along, you feel me? He's just sticking to the story. He's storytelling. He's not trying to do anything else. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get back to it. Beat stupid. I'm trying to think of what this beat reminds me of. It might be an M beat too, like old school M beat. Can't remember what's, or maybe 50. This is reminding me of something. It also reminds me of Michael Jackson, but not no specific song. Just reminds me of Michael Jackson.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve.
Okay.
She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers.
Okay.
I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro. And she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes.
It's a Joe Budden song. No, it's not. Church in the Wild. Joe Budden rapped over it. No Church in the Wild. Yeah, that's what it was. Kanye and Jay-Z or somebody was on there. I forgot who was on there. Yeah, no church in a while. That's what this beat remind me of. Now go think about that beat. Now that I said that. Rewind that. I missed the last few bars. Yeah, no church in a while. Yeah. Guys, remember I used to love the Joe Budden freestyle. Joe Budden did a freestyle over it. But yeah.
When she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home, and she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her.
I was just about to ask, Knox Hill made this beat? I'm about to call that man. Knox Hill made this beat? That's crazy. That is insane. But Knox is somebody else, not Knox Hill. Okay, cool.
When she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know what a fan is. I'm why she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know what a fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage. I don't know who she blamed, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
Yo, listen, he is staying on topic on this album. I love that about it. Because he's talking about bring his bros along for the ride of his training success and them taking advantage of everything that's him and everything that's around him, right? Take advantage of fans, you feel me? But he just got not that he has a connection with her, but he's like, dang, I saved her life, her just listening to my music, and because she's high off of me, I'm not gonna touch it, but that's my boy's type. So let me go ahead in my hotel room and get up out of here, but I'm sure she stayed with him. You feel me? And she's just doing it to get closer to him, really. But really, she's desperate and she wants attention, and not in a bad way. She got to meet the person who saved her life, and to stay around close to him, she's sleeping with his friend, but his friend's taking advantage of her. You feel me? So like, where is this gonna lead? But I love the storytelling. Yeah, I love the storytelling. He's good at it.
To enter her head, her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
I met this kid when I was 14, he was 23. Almost 10 years on me, but we were like family. 200 of Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up to 4 years.
Wait, is this a new story? Because I could see why he would end that last story, but I think I need a little more story to it. Or is he talking about the homie that's taking advantage of the girl? I guess we're going to find out.
200 of Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He'd come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up to 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us at the stew, throwing words out the freestyle. She gave birth, a healthy child, rose a father, shit was wild. By the time they potty trained her, I was starting to go viral. By the time she was like 4, I was just beginning to tour. He was watching me from his phone, happy for me but wanted more. We would always talk about the only losers is the ones who quit. My success showed him it's possible, so he stayed at my crib. My trips to Cali put me in a room with millionaires. I come home with stories, he said, dude, I gotta get out there. I said it could change everything, never mentioned his kid. He just remembered what we said about people who decide to quit. That girl needs a father, but dreams need pursuit. So when I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year, you blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in the land of dreams, but worse, you're in the land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest, got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, they got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you, and being Token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bros still.
This is crazy that he's telling this story right now, because obviously he can't be making this up. It's a real story. So like, what's it like being that dude hearing this story? And it's a shame that his boy was chasing the fame that Token might, you know what I'm saying, was on his way to access into a new world, right? Hollywood, millionaires, success, and just touring rap career. He wanted to be on that as opposed to being back home handling business, raising his daughter, and getting his own money. And you would think that hanging with Token, maybe he can achieve that. Maybe Token could open some doors for him, right? You would think that's the motive. But when the phone rings, you don't pick up for your daughter. Or when you call your daughter, she ain't picking up because she's made her mind up about you. You neglected her far too long. So as opposed to being on the road with Token and doing what you got to do, you should be on the phone with her every day, you know what I'm saying? Checking on her, seeing what her schooling is about, really keeping tabs on your daughter, even if you're raising them from afar, because maybe your homeboy might open the door for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it turns out you just want to ride the train. And that's why this whole album say I'm not supposed to be here. Survivor's remorse. It's crazy.
I ain't see his daughter since the high chair. I moved out to Cali. She made up her mind about you. And being Token's homie doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me and my bros still hang. I ain't see his daughter since the high chair. I moved out to Cali, but he started an...
I ain't seen his daughter since the high chair. When's the last time he saw his own daughter, the dude, his friend?
Like it used to. Me and my bros still hang. I ain't see his daughter since the high chair. I moved out to Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about his single that he's waiting on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood? That's my dog, though.
You're my friend, you're my friend.
Dang. Bro, how did his bro feel hearing that, dog? That's real? That's real? That's almost too real, bro. That's almost too real. A little too personal. Like, I think anybody who's around Token knows exactly who that person is, right? That person knows who he is when he hears this. I don't really imagine him still being cool. Like, cause this person doesn't sound like somebody who takes accountability, so it doesn't sound like he's gonna appreciate Token saying that. I don't know. Very real though. So those were different stories. Okay, those were different stories. I really liked the first story. I wanted to hear a little more, but yeah, that's tough right there. Emily said truth hurts. I mean, truth hurts, but how much of that was his business? Not a lot. Outside of the fact that he was following him and trying to, I don't know, get his own mixtape off the ground, and I get that. So Token has something to do with it, but it's a little deep for me. But great storytelling. We don't know what the nuances of their relationship is. Maybe he's always been like that. Maybe Token's always done that with him, been able to keep it real with him. That I could understand. It's like, bro, I always keep it real with you. You feel me? Like, I don't sugarcoat it. But I'm also not really, because it doesn't sound like he's in his business either. He doesn't bring it up to him either. So it's cool. It's like, it's respectful, it's personal, and it's almost like the dude might have a reason to feel like, damn, you gonna put that out there like that? Hey, bro, I ain't say your name. But if the shoe fits, wear it.
Forever, we'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. You're my friend, you're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
Yeah, so No Church in the Wild was definitely where that beat was reminding me of. Yeah, that's what that beat reminded me. So up next, we got Token and Ren with What Does Your Love Look Like? Oh, so as far as that song, I would say that song's like a 9, bro. That was a really good song. Good storytelling. I really love the beat. I think a lot of things came forward with that one. A dope video would have been cool for that one right there. A dope video. But I know you gotta, you gotta make videos that like pop out and, people want to like, I don't know, share a lot. Maybe people might want to share that video. But I enjoyed it. That's my style of music I like. Shout out to Lions Den, Rez, what up, dog? Yeah, me and Lion working on some things behind the scenes, man. Y'all gonna get familiar with it. That boy Lion, bro, you hella talented, bro. I keep listening to the song you sent me, bro. You hella talented, bro. You hella talented. That joint sounds so smooth, bro. So smooth. Yeah, we working on something together, folks. Me and the boy Lions Den, Rez, we working on something together right now, and I'm gonna get it to him as soon as I can. But it's good. It's good, man. I love it. I love that song, bro. Shout out to you. They did a video for the Ren collab. Yeah, I know. The video, I'm going down his release. I already did the video reaction for this one. So we're just going to really let it play. I broke this song down twice. I did the reaction for the song, and then the video came out. I'm like, well, I might as well just do the video now. So it was a double reaction.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I'll be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load off. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone
drop, but I don't know where that I don't know if I said this in the last video, but I just love the blur effect. It's a very like looking back type of effect that they're doing with the camera. Good work, man. Good work. I don't know who shoots these videos, but that was good. That was good. Sitting at the top of the steps, him and Ren, that's a good shot. Like, I care about those small little details. They're just good shots, man. They get you in the field. You know what I'm saying? They get you in the field. But let's keep it going.
Phone drop, I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Hold on. Emily just said the phone dropped 1:24 when his dad died. So, what do you mean phone drop? Like the time? Nope, that's not the time of the record. Okay, I just thought maybe like 1 minute, 24 seconds, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Phone drop. What you mean by that?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is colour my veins, that is present in solitary. What did your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and the fact made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure.
I wonder if he is going to therapy. I mean, he said he is, so I wonder what those sessions are like. Obviously, personally, I'm not really asking. I just wonder what they're like for Ren, because there's so much to talk about, right? There's so much to get off. There's so much to deal with in real time as well. The struggle of his illness, the struggle of the medication, the struggle of performing, of not being able to perform. A lot of things that revolve around Ren can cause a lot of great depression. You feel me? And he's like super clean and all that, so it's like. Yeah.
That paints me, pressure of safety, pressures of promises that come to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough.
It's interesting that they're sitting next to each other. I know he has the therapy session where he has this therapy scene where he's talking to the therapist, but him sitting there with Token as well, it's almost like they're talking to each other. Like, what does your love look like? You know what I'm saying? What does your life look like? Really is what they're talking, because they're talking about their past and their life. So it's interesting that they're sitting there talking to each other, and Token's looking at him like, nodding his head like he's listening. So it's like different ways that can be, you know, different perspective for the song, really. Just different ways you could look at it. Like, but it's interesting that he's looking at him like that. You know, feel me? Like they're expressing and talking to each other. It's like two bros, you know what I'm saying? Connecting. You feel me? They're connecting. And I never knew they knew each other before this, so it really feels even more relevant just to their relationship, their public relationship. It's like they're connecting, you feel me, on the top of the steps. it's just good. I like the visuals.
Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new man. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. My born new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it
Man, that little thing he did at the end really just built up the track for me.
you're inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you, but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
Beautiful, beautiful.
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me.
That's a common theme. Token giving that face expression is a common theme. It's a face of guilt, but it's also a face of stress, and it's also it's even a face of success. It's like, dang, I made it. Now why do I feel terrible? Why do I feel bad? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel this way? And why is everything around me falling apart? Why can't I keep a sustainable relationship? Why can't she get it, what I went through? Why can't she understand what's happening, you know, what I saw when I was young? And then she has her side. She has what she's seen. She has what she experienced. Two different worlds colliding. That's going to take a lot of understanding and patience. Not agreeing and head nodding. That's not what it's about. It's about understanding, compromising, patience, and the ultimate rule, hopefully love can navigate through all of that. Enough love.
If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play.
Yeah, I love the fact that they're sitting there and they're rapping these verses. I freaking love this scene right here, because obviously Ren's head nodding. He's even like saying the ad libs. That's Token's voice, but he's even saying the ad libs like, yeah, right. And he's showing Ren what he's writing down, because in Token's lyrics, he's talking directly to his parents, right? When he's talking to his mom, he's talking to his dad, but he's talking directly to his parents, and he's just showing Ren what he's writing, like. So he's still in narrating mode, but it's just cold. It's just a cold looking scene right there, bro. It's a cold looking scene right there. It's just like it's brother love. You know, these fools right here got hella close after this record, because this is the first song they do together. They both could rap their minds off. They could have just had fun and rap their minds off, but instead they did this track. And then afterwards, what was the aftermath of this track? You feel me? A brotherhood. They're gonna love each other forever. Like now that instead of just being two people who rap together and sounding good together, like, man, that dude is fire. Now you don't gotta keep in contact with those type of people, but with these type of people, you start speaking about each other's past and all the trauma you went through. I guarantee these fools just gonna check on each other whenever they can. How you doing, man? How you been today? You good? Okay. They might even talk about the same things they talk about in their therapy sessions, like, you know. It's encouragement and stuff like that. Like, that's what evolves two men to be more than just friends. It becomes a brotherhood, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I like they got a similar haircut. Oh man, the messy top with the fade on the side. It's hilarious.
You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it.
Right.
I grew up afraid to see holes in the wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we?
And she's reading those lyrics.
What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
As you already know, we broke that song down to the gristle. First reaction, we broke it down. Even when we did the video, we broke it down more about the video. So I wasn't going to do too much breaking down, but it's just certain things that I'm picking up on that I didn't really, not that I didn't notice the first two times, but I didn't really get to indulge in. But Either way, good song. That's probably gonna be so far. Is that the best song for me? I'm not gonna say it's the best song, but it's definitely. I mean, it's probably the best song, but it's not my favorite song. It's not my favorite song. I got "Never Be Me" Never Me is my number one song so far, and we're only in like 5 songs right now. Yeah, 5 songs. So, "Never Me," I got number one, and between "What Does Your Love Look Like" and "Not Supposed to Be Here," I don't know. Out of those two, probably "What Does Your Love Look Like." Yeah, but "What Does Your Love Look Like" might be the best song so far for me on the album, but my favorite is "Never Me" so far. But let's get it, man. Up next, we got Token with Kumquat. Pause. Hard pause. Okay, I think we did react to this one, right? I'm not sure. People be putting in requests, so I don't be knowing what albums they be coming from because I'm not familiar with Token. But let's get into it. It's Token with Kumquat. I don't think we reacted to this. Telling you, bro. Shout out to the boy Knox, man, the producer. Shout out to him, bro. These beats have been like, they have been similar in a way. Like the ones that be knocking, like they have been similar. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like I hear the signature. I hear Knox's signature in these beats, which is a good thing. And fire beats, bro. I wish that dude could make me some beats, bro. These beats are pretty fire, dog. And this beat's already sounding good.
Spill come down the quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off, I'm crossed like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp at her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the grip inside the crib. Whip so spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fit so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off the street, she like my curfew. Flag a chick out and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma to work through. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt you. I was the only one who started balling when I saw the car from a ladder to hearse. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, a part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt. Grandpa's a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable.
That's a wild line, bro. That's a wild line. That's a wild line to say, bro, because his dad's dead and gone now, so he was made for the dirt. Like, that's a wild line, but it's a bar. It's a bar, and it's his dad. He said it, not me, so it's still a bar.
Grandpa's a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. Only thing we had in common is cancer was terminal, and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany, he was attacked. He pulled out, started shooting bullets at him. I think of him every time I'm in Germany, inside a groupie and shooting my kids at him. Bill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big
inside a groupie shooting my kids. He's stupid, bro. What's up? This is how he copes. These are coping mechanisms. They really are. Making funny or making light about death or about loved ones and stuff like that, you know. And he's not being disrespectful about it, but you know, apparently they were shooting at his pops when he was in Germany. So now he's saying that's how he feels when he's inside of a groupie shooting his kids at them. Kind of wild correlation there.
Every time I'm in Germany, inside a grouping and shooting my kids at them. Bill come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog.
And the song's called Kumquat. I mean, come on now.
They're off like a bus stop, got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off, I'm crossed like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp at her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a...
Is the chat still alive? Damn, y'all ain't say nothing in like 20 minutes. 30 plus in here. I ain't see one message. Y'all just watching? Y'all quiet, man. A little quiet, man. All right, let's get it. Just me. It's just me in here, apparently.
Dad and a hurt mom, and I love them all the same.
Let's go.
Go to camp at her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Grip so new, gotta put the grip inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist.
He's a flow master, bro. He's a flow master. Like, for these aggressive type beats, a lot of people be scared of these kind of beats, bro, because they stay in one pocket the whole time, right? He switches the pockets. He gets in and out of pockets. Flow wise, he's like a master of the flow. Like, he knows what he's doing. That's definitely one of the things he's mastered. You feel me? Lyricism, he's good at it. He's great at it. I don't know if he's mastered it where I'm gonna start comparing him to like a Tech Nine or something like that, or like rappers at that, even Ren, or even like, you know, rap at that level. I don't know if I'd be comparing him there. I'd have to hear way more music from him, but clearly, and I mean to say that consistently, not to say that at all. Like, he's already showed me a few songs where he can get crazy with the lyricism. But on a consistent basis, does he do that? I don't know. And I'm just saying I don't know because I haven't heard enough. That's all.
So stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so boozy, gotta feed the puss octopus. Put so many toxins in my system, Dracula wouldn't even touch a vein of mine. Put so many pillows on my bed that I can't even find a girl I just was inside. Put so many.
Ah. Look, I'm quiet. Hey, he's good at hooks too, bro. He's good at hooks. When he get these master beats like this, he's good at hooks as well, man. What up, chat? Is his chat frozen? Is it? Oh, it might have been. Yeah, all these chats came out of nowhere. The last chat I saw was Emily saying something about his pops. Oh, I missed all this. Yeah, Sleazy Dubs is in here. All these chats came out of nowhere. Last thing I heard was Krista and Emily talking about the pop situation. How long ago was that, Emily? Oh, that was a while. I'm scrolling all the way back. Yeah, my thing was frozen. I know how Token and Ren are showing us, teaching us that we just can't sit and talk about anything. Oh, so y'all was okay. At least y'all was interacting with me throughout that phase because I was wondering like, oh, y'all not rocking what I'm saying. Yeah, so I can't even scroll back to where it was at. That's how far. Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Manny, it's muted. What's muted? What you mean? This whole time y'all weren't hearing the music? Don't tell me y'all wasn't hearing the music this whole time. I'm not playing the music right now. Clarity. Give me some clarity. We're not hearing the music? What's the last song you heard? The last 30 seconds of what? Let me know if you hear it. No? Okay. Let me see. That's weird. I don't know why it would do that. I'll just open up a new one, get rid of this one. Yeah, no big deal. All right, let me see. Well, hopefully it's not a big deal. Hopefully I can just open up another one. Token. All right, let me see if this one's working. All right, let me know if you hear this.
All the same. Go to camp in her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip.
Y'all heard that? Yeah, we're gonna have to just run this one back then. Yeah, we're gonna run it back, but I just wanna know if y'all can hear any. Y'all heard any of that? I just played some music. It's not muted, it's just something's up with the OBS, I guess. Y'all heard that? All right, bet. Let's get back to it then. Run it back! I don't mind running this one back. Jessica in the chat, what up?
Spill come down the quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and I hurt mom, and I love them
all the same. Let's go.
The camp in her hips is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping in my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book.
Whip so mean, hold on. Whip so mean, gotta give a whip to my whip.
Gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off, but never read a book, but a book. Fist so
kept doing that, whip to my whip. Gotta give my, gotta get an octopus to the puss. Like, he's stupid.
Stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off the
gotta feed the puss, octopus. I gotta feed the chick seafood, because she's so bougie. But you refer to her as puss, but octopus, he's stupid.
Never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look.
Run the whole thing back, run the whole thing back. Let's go. Beat stupid. This beat stupid too.
Spill come down the quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off from cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus. She took me off the street, she like my curfew. Fly get shit at and we called it a bird flu. I can't commit, I got trauma to work through. So you gotta blame yourself if I hurt
Let's
you.
go!
I'm the only one who started balling when I saw the car from a ladder to hearse. My dad's apartment was so fucking dirty, a part of me thinks he was meant for the dirt.
That's me!
I was a poet, I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. Only thing we had in common is ketchup was terminal, and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany,
Terminal, always in terminal. Now Germany.
Every time I'm in Germany,
Now
instead of grouping and I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. The whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung.
Stop it. That segue was stupid right there. That segue to the hook. Oh, I slept on that segue. He said terminal, feeling terminal, and then going into the Germany. Whenever he's in Germany, flying to Germany, his pops got shot at by the Germany soldiers, and he talking about when he up in the groupie, he be shooting at them. That's what he be thinking about. The apartment's so dirty, it remind him that maybe his pops he belonged in the dirt. That was crazy to say about his pops, but you know, he's coping through bars.
And I was always in terminals. Last time that he me thinks he was meant for the dirt. Grandpa's a veteran, I was a poet. I don't think he saw me as someone respectable. The only thing we had in common is ketchup was terminal, and I was always in terminals. Last time that he was in Germany, he was attacked. He pulled out, started shooting bullets at him. I think of him every time I'm in Germany. Inside a group and shooting my kids.
Let's go.
Down the quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it off like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the ground like a jump shot. Find a good fuck on, then I fuck off. I be closed off.
I don't know what he'll like more. I don't know if I like this hook more or the Never Me. I don't know, but this hook is stupid right here.
Cross like a trust fall. Spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk off. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and I
so hard, make a blunt cough.
her mom, and I love them
all the same. A lot of wordplay he's doing on here, bro. There's a lot of wordplay. Like, I like that.
Plunk off, got a bad friend, dead dad, and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp in her hips is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book.
Ooh, I like the way he let the beat breathe. Give it a little dance move right there. I like the way he let the beat breathe.
Hold her hips like a poshy, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping on my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus.
You see what he's doing? A lot of wordplay. The book, give it a look. It's two meanings for each word. Look, book, puss, dirt, pops, Germany, shot, groupies, kids, all of it. It's just bananas. A lot of wordplay.
Put so many toxins in my system, Dracula wouldn't even touch a vein of mine. Put so many pillows on my bed that I can't even find a girl I just was inside. Put so many words inside a song, you gotta be real fucking crazy to memorize. Put so many demons in my verse that my suicide note will probably rhyme. Every thought I have is sick enough to make an EMT say TMI. Only riding when I'm drinking, my kids hit her IUD and got a DUI. When when I die, I want my legacy to be a
Word
the same
play.
way.
All
All
of
these
it.
flight
All
delays are
of
just
it.
preparing me for heaven's gates when they say the gate change. Still come down a quad like a kumquat. I'm a big dog, get it robbed like a bus stop. Got the whole crowd off the.
Bro, the whole thing was wordplay. Double meanings for all these words. Or if not double meanings, just double wordplay. Like just not always double meanings. So it's not necessarily an entendre, but it's just double ways to use a word, is what I mean. You feel me? I don't know why my chat keep freezing. I just refreshed it. I gotta keep refreshing it, I guess. Yeah, because my chat keep freezing. I don't like that. But yeah, what up though? Misogyny, but it slaps. Yo, word, Matilli. Yo, Matilli. You feeling for me, bro? There's a lot of Token, I love you, bro. You nice. You definitely nice. A lot of misogyny going on here. But you know what? He's very honest about his misogyny. It doesn't sound like something he's stuck in, right? He's not stuck in it, you feel me? But yeah, shout out to the boy, man. Shout out to the boy, man. Let's get a goal going. Let's get a goal going real quick. We only got, how many hours we got left? 2. So, boom, 2 hours. All right. What album reaction should we do next, man? Oh, man. Token. I didn't know, bro. My bad. Should have got to you sooner, bro. Should have got to you sooner, man. Should have got to you sooner. Don't break the bank, but if you got it, hold a brother down. What up, Billy Paris? How you doing? So this is a good song.
Like a jump shot, find a good fuck on, then I fuck off.
It's at the top of the list for me. Not the top. I'm just saying it's amongst the top of the list for me.
Closed off from cross like a trust fall, spit so hard, grip lung like a plunk cough. Got a bad friend, dead dad, and I hurt mom, and I love them all the same. Go to camp at her hips, is a hippocampus. Hold her hips like a posse, a hippopotamus. Crib so new, gotta put the crib inside the crib. Whip so mean, gotta give a whipping in my whip. Spit so stupid, never read a book, but a book. Fist so stupid that I get a look, every look. Bitch so bougie, gotta feed the puss, octopus.
Yeah, you know how I'm gonna judge this album? It's really based on like my favorite song and what's the best song. Favorite song, best song. It's all on favorite song and best song. That's how I gotta judge it because that's gonna be on my favorite. I got Never Me and then I got that one. Those are my 2 favorite right now. Those are my 2 favorite. But are those songs better than What Does Your Love Look Like? Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's the better song. Are those songs even better than the first one, the intro? Not supposed to be here. I don't think so. You feel me? I don't think so. So it's like, it's interesting. It's interesting, bro. The only song that I give, I think all these songs are 9 and 10s, except for the one song with the I think it was Friends, right? Was it Friends? Yeah, it was Friends. Yeah, Friends is the only one I give like a 7. That's just me. I wasn't really into it. The beat was fire, but, it is what it is. Let's keep it moving though, man. That was Kumquat. Now we're on to Pharrell. Okay, this got a music video. All right, bet. Let's get it. First time reaction with this one. We haven't heard this one yet. What does Sarah song? Have we done a Sarah song yet? No, I haven't done anything after. I haven't done none of these at all. These are all gonna be new. I'm looking at the list. Yeah, now, I haven't done much Token, so all these are new to me. The only ones we already did the ones I did. We already went through the ones I've done already. So let's get it. Up next, we got a video. Okay, let me just make sure the video is good for the. I gotta address this, bro. I gotta address the production on this album, bro. I got to address the production. Dog, this production is stupid, bro. This production is stupid, bro. Really good production, bro. Really good production. Really good production, bro. Let me change my light. I don't like this. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Really good production, man. Really good production on this album. Some of the best production I've ever heard on an album, honestly. Like, he's knocking it out the park with the production. Even the song that I wasn't crazy about had a very good beat. Had a very good production. Yeah, so let's get it. Let's keep it rocking, though. Run that back. This beat is stupid. Damn.
She sit in my shotgun like the barrel.
Ah!
Your girl is fair, mine is feral.
Ow!
I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. I'm Ebenezer Splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. She want me to show my true colors until I'm caught red-handed. Still your thunder, then I steal your women. I'm a top 10 bandit. wear so many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Had me coming in a second, that's a second coming. Almost thought the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems. I bet when my door is suicide, I'll be a door of suicide. All my bros back for a second. It's like the oxygen take up Gaza scuba dive. Healers, I put all my dogs down. Call it euthanize. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Like my dog got a tumor target always on me.
Yo, I gotta pause. I gotta pause because I need to breathe and I need to be able to take this stuff in. Dog, this song's fire. Like I said, bro, I don't know how to judge this album. It's tricky. You feel me? So I'm not even gonna judge it. I'm just gonna tell you this is a banger. It's a banger. Yeah, it is a banger. And I'm gonna have to run that thing way back. Yeah. Let's go.
She sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I live in these or splooge, and my life's a Christmas carol. Bow. She want me to show my true colors until I'm caught red-handed. Still your women, I'm a top 10 bandit. Labels got you boys doing splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme shit. Damn. Token wear so many hats, I probably gave all them dandruff. Damn. Had me coming in a second, that's a second coming. Almost thought the Lord was crucified. More money, more problems. I bet when my door is suicide, I'll be a door of suicide. Goes back for a safety, it's like the oxygen take up Gaza scuba dive. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Call it euthanize. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Like my doggy got a tumor target always on me. Let's find a shooter barking up the wrong tree. I get him new to bargain in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler bark on me, I shot 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean, but I'm a boozer party's got my dog geeking like a
I can't even finish it, bro. I can't get through it because the internal rhyme schemes he's doing, bro. Okay, so what I have gathered from Token thus far, wordplay, stupid. Benittles, that's gotta be his top thing. That's got to be his top skill in that toolbox. Because how many songs deep? We're 7 songs deep, and wordplay has been one of the main things. So after 7 songs, if that's the main thing that's sticking out to me, then that's got to be his main tool. Wordplay, stupid. Second, flow. Dog's a master of flow, bro. Flow. Third, I would have to say, I'm not going to give him credit for the production because that's his producer, but forget about that because that has to do with his flow. He's riding the beat just fine. Bro, his hooks are fire, bro. He's not what I thought he was, bro. I thought Token was just a rapper, a rapidy rapper, and not in a bad way, but it just looked like he hasn't figured out how to be an artist. That's what I thought. That's what I've been told too. Before starting YouTube, like this is what I've heard about Token was that he was like, they would say he was a rapper version of Hopsin. You know how Hopsin's a rapper, a rapidy rapper. I heard Token was also a rapidy rapper, but Hopsin was more of an artist, and Token didn't have that in his bag. Now, this is the first album I'm listening to Token, so maybe he didn't have that in his bag. I don't know, but perfect time to start listening to Token. If you ask me, I'm glad I'm starting. I know some of y'all been new, but I'm glad I'm starting with Token on this album. It's a good start for me. Yeah, let's do this. I gotta catch up to what he's saying right here, though.
Dogs down. Call it euthanize. VIP list, I put all my dogs down. Like my doggy got a tumor target always on me. Let's find a shooter barking up the wrong tree. I get him new to bargain in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler bark on me, I shot 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean. I'm like a noodle barking to the short 3. Then for the noodle barking to the R3. I said ooh ah, I did the all E. I did a ooh ah, I did the all E. I did a ooh ah, I did the all E. Damn, monkey boy. I did a ooh ah, I did a all E. I did a ooh ah. Like, come on, dog. The rhyme scheme is stupid. That was the internal rhyme scheme. If you haven't catch on to what I was doing, unless you thought I was doing some type of monkey dance just now. Nah, dog. That was the internal rhyme scheme. That's what he sounded like to people who don't understand rap. Yo, people who don't know, people who can't stand rapidy rappers. That's what they hear. Ooh ah, I did a all E. I did a ooh ah, I did a. No, bro. He said something. But yo, fire. Let's keep it rocking. I get him new to bargain in my watch fee. I'm like a jeweler bark on me, I shot 3. It's like the booster far from being all clean, but I'm a boozer party's got my dog geeking like a tutor. She's in a lot of dog schemes. He did a lot of cool dog schemes. I enjoyed the video too. The video's super fire. The video's cool, like the dog gnawing at him. That was some. He made it look like you couldn't see like the brace he was wearing that they used to train the dogs. So yeah, like the way the video editing was done, like it looked cool. It looked real. It looked like the dog was really gnawing at him. Like that was fire. Shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is fair. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. It's
like the dog is now he's got the game. It's like that was like the game, right? Like I'm making up my own things. Like, but now he got the game. Now he got the game. He got the game on lock. It's his baby now. It's his baby now. Like that dog is coming at him. You know what I'm saying? Who that? Julia in the chat. What up? First time hearing this artist as well. I hit the like button before commenting. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. Manny and his vowels. Y'all know I love my vowels. Y'all know I love my vowels. And I'm not even a big fan of wordplay rappers. I'm really not. Wordplay rappers and punchline rappers. Like, I love everybody who can wordplay and punchline, but I'm not a big fan of those being their main shtick. Like, shtick, I should say. That's their main shtick when a guy's a heavy punchline guy and he ain't like, you know, I'm more of a metaphor guy, rhyme guy, right? Somebody who could really rhyme and tell stories and use dope metaphors. I feel like metaphor rappers are just more mature in their rapping, which is probably why the older rappers do it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a young rapper, so he's into the punchy wordplay. He's doing a lot of that, but he's doing it in a way where I like it. So, you know, proving me wrong that I actually do enjoy that. Like, maybe I didn't enjoy the other ones that did it, but I enjoy it when he does it. You feel me? So yeah, pretty fire though, pretty fire.
I'm Ebenezer Scrooge in my Alexa Christmas Carol. I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first. Now we even. Yup. Meant to be cause
Flow God. He only got half the bar out, but that's flow right there, dog. That's craftsmanship. So his flow capabilities are off the chain, bro. Some of my favorite flows, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I say my favorite flows, bro, Eminem's my favorite flow god. Don't get it twisted. Tech 9 is probably up there. Probably my second favorite flow god. Yo, I might have Token way up there right now. I'm not even. That's crazy. I just said earlier in the last song, I ain't comparing him to Tech 9 or Eminem or nothing like that. But with the flows though, so far, bro, nah, bro. I lied. Wordplay second, flows first. Man's a flow guy, bro. He's a flow master, bro. He's a flow master. I take that back. Flow first and then wordplay. Which has a lot to do with the rhyming, right? Because he's a heavy rhymester too. That might be the third one. The rhyming, his internal rhyme schemes. Like, dog, external, internal, external. Yeah, I like it.
possessive and not possessed by a demon. Yup. I won't ask off work, but I can take off your apparel.
I'm sorry, Token. I didn't know.
In my Alexa Christmas I did you dirty, but you did me dirty first. Now we even. Yup. Meant to be cause she's possessive and not possessed by a demon. Yup. I won't ask you about your past if you agree to not ask me about our future. Okay. I bring her back, that means I put the brakes on her back like my childhood scooter. Okay. I don't got a group, I got one homie. I'm the shooter and my bro's a alley-ooper. If I die, I'm gonna put a coop in his name. Now we feel like Bradley Cooper. I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be
let's
I'm
go.
just a dork who's good with words according to the nerds. I'm
Just a dork that's good with words according to the nerds. Yeah, because he's a wordplay guy. I don't be lying, bro. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, bro. I know what I'm talking about. This man knows he's stupid with the wordplay. He's stupid with the wordplay. How much wordplay did he just do just now? Like, it was like yap, nonstop wordplay, bro. But the flow, like the way he decorated the flow, that was like, I don't know which one was more impressive just now. I don't know. All I know is I really like Token. I really do. I like Token a lot. All right, hold on. I gotta hear that again. Run it back.
my childhood scooter. Okay. I don't got a group, I got one homie. I'm the shooter and my bro's a alley-ooper.
It started right there. Alley-ooper. You know he got to do it again. You know he got to bring something else. You know he got to do that, get that flow. He has to do that again. That's dangerous when you do flows like that because then you're like, damn, all right, now I got to do something else that has that sound. I got to bring that ooh sound again that I can stretch. Ooper. He said Massachusetts. That was fire. And that could have been a stretch, but he didn't stretch it. He did it just right.
If I die, I'm gonna put my coop in his name. Now we feel like Bradley Cooper. She's so undeniable. I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be the famous one.
Massachusetts hurts. That's fire. Shout out to Emily in the chat. She said earlier, the truth hurts.
Just a dork who's good with words according to the nerds. I'm born with humans, nerds, let's tour the universe. My storage unit's worse than hoarder boomers were. I'm more elusive than the Lord and Lucifer. I'm more reclusive than the dorky students were. The whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sorta used to her. The corner unit's got the ports, I'm moving further. The more I'm moving, it's like the more I'm doing dirt.
And then the hook.
Sit in my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is
the dog barking.
I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. I'm Ebenezer Scrooge in my Alexa Christmas Carol. I make globals and I'm out of a raindrop. Put that halo.
No, I'm not ready for that yet. Go back.
I come from Massachusetts, but the masses choose her. She's supposed to be be the famous one. I'm just a dork who's good with words according to the
nerds.
nerds. I'm bored with humans, Earth. Let's tour the universe. My storage unit's worse than hoarder boomers were. I'm more elusive than the Lord and Lucifer. I'm more reclusive than the dorky students were. The whores are foolish, but my boys are stupider. She's more abusive, but I'm sorta used to her. The corner unit's got the porch, I'm moving further. The more I move, it's like the more I'm doing dirt. She's my shotgun like the barrel. Bow. Your girl is fair, mine is feral. Bow. I can't take off work, but I can take off your apparel. Bow. I'm Ebenezer Scrooge in my life's a Christmas carol. Bow.
Bow.
I make globals and I'm out of a raindrop. Put that halo in back of them like a GameStop. Show up after this side, I feel like a .com. I give an autograph to the I give a podcast to the bitch I might not be hitting and probably won't follow back. But I will follow haters in the crypto. Read the almanac. I decide when the bitch is sprinkling. Feel like a laundromat cause I take her right after finishing. I'm I can take you off in a definite token. The autocrat. I'm the king and the fucking president. I don't like talking back. I don't care what the new perspective is. That had a heart attack. Only time that his heart was relevant. Flow like a water tap but I'm dirty. Flint. Talking while I was being in a pocket. Lint. I don't like what you wearing a cheetah. Print. I'm the animal in a relationship. I'm the animal that they want to come on and ride on. Never live right so I know that I'm gonna die wrong. Token to tap repeating, I'm holding.
Token can hang, bro. Token can hang. Token can hang. Does Token got any songs with JID? Does Token have any songs with JID? I'm gonna step out and say something crazy right now. Love JID. Token would have did a better job on that Animal song, Hanging with M. Token would have did a better job hanging on that Animal song. Better than JID. I think Token would have done a better job on that Animal song, Hanging with M. I don't care. Clip it. Clip it. I don't care. I think Token would have did a better job than JID on that Animal song. Specifically for that kind of song. I'm not saying he's a better rapper than JID, but listen. You feel me? I just think he would have did a better job. I think he's more built for that type of style. What they did on that unorthodox, and JID did great. He did great. But let's keep it real. Eminem washed JID on that track. I think he did. I think JID did good, though. I think he did great, but I think Eminem washed him. I think Eminem did him worse on that one than he did on Fuel. People was giving him a little bit too much, praise on Fuel, I would say. JID was kind of, random on that one. He was less random on this one, ironically. On the Animal song, he was less random. I think he was more on point. It was a better verse. But I think Eminem did much better on this song than he even did on Fuel. And I think on Fuel, he kind of got him out of here. But he really got him out of here on that Animal song. And I just feel like Token would have showed up better. Token has a song with JID? Who said no? I wish they would. Emily, Renee says they do have a song together. Oh, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. When we're done with this album, when we're done with this album reaction, we'll check it out. I'll do it at the end. Is it Token song or JID? Because JID signed to a major. So if it's Token song, I'm not doing. If it's JID song, I'm not gonna do it on the same stream, not on the same thing. I'd do it separately, which means I probably won't do it. I am planning, even if I can't stay long, if I see Manny in a live at this point, I will probably hop in, say hi, and smash the like button out of appreciation. Thank you, Julia. Love that. Love that very much. It's Boom? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Whose song is it, though? Anybody know whose song it is? It's probably Token song, right? Because JID is probably not necessarily reaching out to less popular rappers for a verse. It's Token song, yeah. I figured that. All right, let's finish this one.
Flint. Talking while I was being in a pocket. Lint. I don't like what you wearing a cheetah. Print.
Everything about the ending of this song is just fabulous, bro. He did his job. I can't even talk more about this beat. This song. This is the best song on the album. Look where I paused it. He's transforming into the dog. That's so weird. That's so weird right there. But yeah, this is the best song on the album to me. Best song and my favorite.
Being the fucking president, I don't like talking back. I don't care what the new perspective is. That had a heart attack. Only time that his heart was relevant. Flow like a water tap, but I'm dirty. Flint. Talking while I was being in a pocket. Lint. I don't like what you wearing a cheetah. Print. I'm the animal in a relationship. I'm the animal that they want to come on and ride on. Never live right so I know that I'm gonna die wrong. Talking to tap repeating, I'm who they want to lie on. Pack a potential impossible to put a price on. I'm not good in networking, that's why I don't like the chat much. Oh, okay. Congrats on that big feature. How much did you pay for that one? Oh, okay. Why would I go?
Is he talking about JID right there? I would figure JID got a big budget. JID's major. People were saying JID took that. JID taking the song off with him and M was like a flex. Like, oh wow, he didn't even put the M verse on there, as if like, nah, this ain't gonna make the cut. Meanwhile, it gets him his first top 5 Billboard. Like, what you mean it wasn't good enough? You got M on the feature, bro. You're gonna hit the Billboard. You're gonna hit the Billboard, bro. You're gonna make money. You're gonna make money. Next time, put it on your album. That was a bad move. I feel like that was a bad move. Maybe it didn't fit the album. I don't care if I don't care if an M feature doesn't fit the album. You wrote the hook. Not you wrote the hook. You came up with the idea. You named it Animals. What you think M was gonna do on there? Why'd you design that topic for? What was the point of that? If he wasn't gonna put it on the album, was it because he washed you? Probably because he washed you. But either way, it got him his first top 5. It hit Billboard number 4. And JID's been on the Billboard before, but it was him featuring on somebody else's song. I think it was Maroon 5 or something like that. So he's got like that was top 5. So this is his closest peak. This is his most peak song, him and Eminem. I don't know what you think is gonna happen when Eminem give you a verse, bro. It's gonna peak.
Still impossible to put a price on. I'm not good in networking, that's why I don't like the chat much. Oh, okay. Congrats on that big feature. How much did you pay for that one?
Oh, okay.
Why would I go outside when I'm already lost without moving? Rap game Ebenezer, don't come to me with that joyful bullshit. All that's left in this world that I live for is rapping one night stand role play. My friend got so used to me saying I'ma kill myself, he respond like, okay.
That was cool. The dog like licking his ear at the end instead. That was fire. So Pharoah, yeah, I got Pharoah at the top for me, number 1. Number 1 at the top. It was disrespectful to M. Nah, it was. It was disrespectful. And maybe there's a reason. Maybe there might have been a clearance issue to why it didn't hit the, you know what I'm saying? Because Eminem is UMG, he's Interscope, he's an Aftermath, he's a lot. So maybe it was just a clearance issue. Like, man, are we going to give this guy JID an Eminem verse? I don't know about that. You know, JID's real rap. Like, do we want to put real rap on the billboards? I don't know if we want to do that, you know, because they'd be hating. They don't like real rap, and JID is real rap. So it could be something else. It could be another reason, but it could just be he got washed. But fire though. Shout out to Token, man. Shout out to Token. I'm sorry. Somebody tell us Token I'm sorry. If any of y'all fans actually talk to Token every once in a while, because I'm pretty sure he's a YouTube successor. So I'm pretty sure, you know, like Tom, like Ren, like they talk to their fans. You feel me? Or talk to, I don't know. Does he talk to reactors? I know he did a video with Knox, but Knox is like super famous. So I'm not impressed when YouTube rappers sit and talk to Knox or sit and talk to Stevie Knight or whoever. You know what I'm saying? They got it's a win-win for both of them. I'm more impressed when big YouTube successors like maybe a Dax or Tom McDonald, whoever, talk to small creators like myself, like 30,000 or even smaller, 5,000, like even smaller. Like when they reach out to them and give them a plug and repost them, that's more like impressive to me. Like when Ren reposted Ween and Fury's song, and then it went crazy, and it was a hit after that. Like, he had like 50,000 views, but when Ren posted it, it went straight to like 150,000 views, like within days. So like, that's the power Ren has, and he knows, right? And he did that. He reposted that man's song. That was a song he did, not a reaction. That was a song Ween and Fury did. He did a song. He reposted somebody's song. You know he made hella money off that song. Like, so shout out to Ween and Fury, because it was a beautiful song. Beautiful song. I think I was the first reactor to react to it, and I didn't even know who the hell he was. Somebody just sent it to me on Patreon. I was like, "Oh, this is a nice song," and I reacted to it. I found out in my inbox that he's been hitting me up trying to get me to be in the video, and I didn't see the video. I didn't see the message. But yeah. Anyways, definitely number 1, Manny. Yeah, that's your number 1 and 2, Elsie. That song. Boom, it's Token featuring JID. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to check that out at some point. It's impossible to keep up with all Ren reactions. No, yeah, Ren got so many reactors. Ren doesn't even know some reactors exist, because he's like the most, I don't know, him or Tom, but he's like the most, yeah, probably Tom. Well, I don't even know. I don't know what Ren be doing. But I was gonna say like the most like in tune with reactors, definitely Ren, but like, you know, he's friends with a big reactor, Knox. You feel me? So like he knows about that world, but I don't know how much he talks to other reactors. I know he shouted out Vibe reacts. I don't know how much Ren talks to reactors, or like publicly. I mean, like reposts them and stuff. I know they got the Ren page and they repost. I'm talking about Ren specifically. Like Ren coming out and reposting somebody and you know, something like that. I don't know how much he does that. I don't be watching everybody. But let's go. Up next, we got the Sarah song. Some of y'all were asking about the Sarah song. How y'all feel about that song? Hold on, wifey, text me. I don't like this over here. I need this on the big screen. Yeah, here we go. Gotta be able to read what wifey said. What does your love look like? Oh, my joint on extra bright. Gotta tune that down a little bit. Okay, I appreciate that, bro. Who said that? Oh, my boy Doyle. 9 to 0.5, 10 ring or 10 to 0.5. My bad, y'all. You know, wifey text, gotta respond. All right, let's get it. Next song is Sarah's song. And Manny not seeing it anyways. It's Impossible. Zach Reacts interviewed Token. His channel isn't very big. How big is his channel? I never heard of Zach Reacts. He didn't really know Knox until after he found him doing a reaction. I'm sure he knew of Knox. All YouTube rappers know who Knox is. Yeah, they probably weren't friends or anything like that, but I mean, clearly there's a connection there. He did a song with Ren. Knox is friends with Ren. You know, I'm just saying. Even if you didn't know him, that's a big channel. Like, not that I'm not impressed, but it's just like, okay, that's like going to the radio station. Like, you got a big channel like that. You get on Stevie Knight's channel or him or Screwface or No Life Shack. You get on one of their channels. I'm just like, okay, you're just going to like, that's like the major radio station for like an industry artist. That's like going to the radio station. We are the radio stations. Like, let's be for real. We are the radio stations. So I don't know who Zach Reacts is, but 60K, that's impressive to me. That's impressive. 60K, that's small to me. That's cool. He did an interview with somebody who has 60K. Nah, Token's a real one. Token's a real one. That's real as hell. That's real as hell. Louis Fender in the chat. My boy Louis, how you doing? I'm so glad you're doing this album. It's definitely a work of art. Nice to finally catch a live, too. Shout out to Louis Fender, longtime Patreoner. All right, let's get back to it. Sarah's song. Y'all told me how y'all feel about Sarah's song? He was really big. Yeah, nah, Token's a real one. Zach has 59K. Yeah, 60K. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope that he did that. Gives me hope. I might have to catch him. Let's get it. This the Sarah song, y'all. Ooh. Hey, y'all, what Ren song does this remind you of? This beat sound like something I heard before. No, it's not Ren. It's Dang, I can't think. Tell me why. I can't get it out of my head. I'm trying to listen to it, but like this piano is sounding like something so familiar. Maybe I need to get Ren out of my head. It's probably not Ren. Oh, it's NF. Why Did You Leave Us? Yeah, Why Did You Leave Us? James Whittle, you with me on that? This reminds me of why, like just the beginning. It just sounds like Why Did You Leave Us? The beat. Even the like the tempo of it reminds me of Why Did You Leave Us instrumental. Right there, that key right there. Come on now.
Tell me why, how could you do that to me?
Yo, and he's saying, how could you do that to me? And the song I'm thinking about was Ren, How Could You Leave Us? Yo! That's wild. Serendipity. Is this Token singing like this? Like, I know it's kind of rough, but it sounds really good.
Here's a story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care. I was more worried about myself.
Oh! Token, grown man bars. Cause I already understand the direction he's about to go into. He's been doing this a lot, man. It's yes, it's on topic with the song, but it's not. Sometimes you could be on topic and still be reserved. You could be on topic with something that's introspective and still be reserved, but he's not doing that, bro. He's being on topic and he's being very transparent, and that leads to accountability. He's being very accountable on this album. Very accountable, which is like a very good thing for me. Something I like to listen to people who are accountable. So, good thing for me. Let me roll this up so you can see him. Yeah, okay. Run it back a little bit.
Here's a story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care. I was more worried about myself. First girl I ever liked that finally liked me back. Geeked out when I heard about that. Still a virgin, scared to talk to girls, rocking a XX black t-shirt, but still sweating out the back. I had a thing with her. TV shows after school, I would binge with her. First girl I held the hand of, first girl I bought dinner. First girl I met the mom of butterflies at every picture I would see. You should've felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's about to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral.
Run it back! Grown man bars! Accountability on display! Tell me why would you do that to me? Tell me why? How could you do that to me?
Here's a story that I never thought that I would tell. About me and a girl, sophomore year, pure as hell. I never talked about it, not cause how she'll be affected. Truthfully, I don't care. I was more worried about myself. First girl I ever liked that finally liked me back. Geeked out when I heard about that. Still a virgin, scared to talk to girls, rocking a XX black t-shirt, but still sweating out the back. I had a thing with her. TV shows after school, I would binge with her. First girl I held the hand of, first girl I bought dinner. First girl I met the mom of butterflies at every picture I was seeing. You should've felt my heart go. I never knew what to say, so she started every convo. She had more experience, she showed me things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music. She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's about to be famous.
Storytelling!
Too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral for the first time, so rumors started to move. Token has a famous friend, Token might leave school soon.
Okay.
This one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to.
Tell me why? How could you do that to me?
The first person who asked me about it, I thought that he was playing. Second person who asked me about it, I started replaying.
Oh, it's getting
the night
serious
I had
now.
One girl confirming everything was normal. Fourth person who asked me about it, I started looking for her.
Woo! Where you at?
Ain't no way she telling lies.
Come on
You know
now!
how rumors travel when your name is on the rise.
Facts!
Little internet fame, but I was the shy. Confrontation wasn't my move, but I had to. I
Where you
found her
at?
in the gymnasium by the
Okay,
athletes.
okay.
When she saw me, she smiled at me. I was confused. Before I could confront, she ran up to me and she gave me a hug. I told her about the rumor and I asked her where it's from. She replied, what the fuck? Why would I say that? I felt stupid, I said sorry. I walked away thinking that 4 other people were trolling me. The 5th person who told me about it, my whole thing in reverse. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her. but she denied it all the same. I started to feel like I'm attending one of her plays. I never hit her up after and she never hit me up. I left school soon after trying to get my career up. The more stories I heard, I knew damn well she was the author. My friend was like, she must just be jealous of the spotlight. Jealous you getting established. She wanna be an actress. Maybe she just method acting. I told him he was tripping. I had barely built the buzz. Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone.
Tell me
my intro to relationships left me with bad blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship, I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to. And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience. Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl just need her more, cause she good at it. Just don't do around me no more. I'm sure she don't imagine she had big impact on me before, but she probably the reason I don't trust who I get feelings for.
Tell me why. How could you do that to me? Tell me why. But thank you, because you motivated me and you kept me focused. I couldn't trust nobody after that. You feel me? It's sad that we gotta live through certain things. But guess what? With all mistakes, even through lies, deceit, snakes, and liars, we grow with wisdom. So when you pray to God, don't pray for materialistic things. Don't pray for money. Pray for wisdom and strength so that you're able to have the wisdom to see through all the bull-ish and the strength to get through it. It's crazy how things like it's on you though. And at the end of the day, it's on you to turn that negative into a positive. That's on you. You could be sad and depressed about it. You can feel hurt and betrayed. But what you gonna do with the information now? What's the aftermath? Cry? Depression? Medication? Addiction? Destruction? Therapy? Failed relationships in the future? No family? Boy, I gotta go back to when he broke that story down. That joint hit me in the heart.
I heard Token forced a girl to things to prove it. First girl who ever found interest in my music.
Okay.
She had a passion too, she liked to act, she was amazing. Showing up to her plays like my girl's about to be famous. We hit some parties too, she was a drinker and I wasn't. Kissing me in front of my friends and poking fun at me for blushing. I went viral for the first time, so rumors started to move. Token has a famous friend, Token might leave school soon. Till this one rumor came next. Last night, I heard Token forced a girl to
Tell me why. How could you do that to me?
That's crazy, man. That is not, it's one of the worst feelings you could have. That's one of the worst feelings, right? It's not the worst, but it's one of the worst rumors to have been said about you. Especially when you're on the launching pad ready to take off with your career and such. Tough. But obviously he got through it. Obviously he had the wisdom and he had the strength and he got through it. So kudos to Token. Dog, this is the realest song, right? This song is my favorite song. It's my favorite song on the album. I ain't gonna lie, it's my favorite song on the album so far. So far, I'll have to say this is my favorite song. For sure. Easily. Easily my favorite song. He sings the hook, huh? That's impressive. Man. The build-up is crazy. Where you at, Sarah? Yeah. We can't hear the music? What is going on with the music? I don't know what's going on with this joint, man. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me see. Tell me why. Yep, not playing. I hear you, Manny. No, same thing as last time. We hear you, but not the music. Yeah, all right. Just got to delete it, make another one. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm going to have to find out. Dang. Dang, dog, that's crazy. Hey, I got to put Storyteller up there with him, too. So we got Wordplay for Token, right? We got Storyteller. Well, before I even say that. Oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, so we got Storyteller, Wordplay, Flowmaster. The only box I haven't checked off for him, like in a serious way, it would have to be lyricism. And I don't mean like all those things are lyricism. You feel me? They are lyricism. But there's something. You feel me? There's something like, I don't know what it is. And I'm not saying something missing because not everybody checks off every box. You know, some of the best rappers don't check off every box. So, but yes, I got to give him kudos from what he does check out. And he checks it out really nice. Storytelling's up there too, though. He's so good at storytelling, wordplay, and flow that it's hard to say which one is in the lead. It's hard to say because at first I thought it was wordplay, and then I thought it was flow because of the flow structures he does. But now the storytelling, like, I don't know. They're all really good, honestly. I think it's a tie. I think he's just really good at all three of those for a show. Not a lot of, oh yeah, and rhyme too. Like he's good. He's a good rhymer. He rhymes well. So yeah, there's a lot going on with Toke, man. There's a lot going on with Toke. He's a very dope rapper, man. He's super dope. All right, let me know if y'all hear this.
My whole thing in reverse. The 8th person who told me about it said they heard it directly from her, but she denied it all the same. I started to feel like I'm attending one of her plays. I never hit her up after and she never hit me up. I left school soon after trying to get my career up. The more stories I heard, I knew damn well she was the author. My friend was like, she must just be jealous of the spotlight. Jealous you getting established. She wanna be an actress. Maybe she just method acting. I told him he was tripping. I had barely built the buzz. Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone.
Half the town took her side. I stopped fucking with everyone. That's interesting. That's a lot of motivation built up right there. A lot of resentment backed up too.
My intro to relationships left me with bad blood. Maybe that's why I'm so anti-relationship, I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant.
What he mean by that right there, because that's his current girl, right? He told his girl he's not surprised. Oh, basically she felt the effects of him not trusting her or him being standoffish, which leads into the other song with the one with Ren. Bro, the trauma behind this album is crazy. Hold on, but let me make sure I understand that correctly, because it sounds like it makes sense to her. Pretty much is what she's saying. That makes sense. Why you are the way you are, because that's his current girl he's talking about. But also they got a lot of turmoil. They got a lot of struggle.
Relationship I don't trust. I told my girl the story before I took out the pen. She said she's not surprised and I didn't know what she meant. Now I think I do. The man that gets commitment don't commit cause he don't know who he's committed to.
Wow.
And I'm not proud of that, but it's my experience.
The connection back to the French song. Are you stupid, dog? What does your love look like? Mine looks crazy. I don't even know what it looks like. I can't even identify it. Look at all the I've been through. Look at it, bro. Look at it. What does it look like to you? Don't ask me what does that look like to you? Does that look like somebody who's always had stability, or somebody who's always had a view shot of what marriage looks like, or what relationship looks like, or what love looks like? Does it look like somebody who can sustain that type of love or treat it right when it enters his life? Does it look like, do I look like somebody who I get a perfect being come into my world? Perfect woman. She loves me. She's faithful. She's all of that. Do I look like I know how to treat her right? Where's my benefit of the doubt? Does it look at what I've been through? Does it look like I know how to treat you right? I'm doing the best I can. At least I got to this point where I know how to express that. Think about that, yo. Think about that. And then you got to go to the first song, the intro, where his struggle with the survivor's remorse with his homies and how he held them so high. Why? Because he felt like he owed them something. He felt like those are the ones that taught him the culture, who accepted him with open arms no matter what his skin pigment was. It didn't matter. So he's still, there's a lot on his back. It's crazy because I relate to this album so crazy. It's so nuts how much of relatability I got. This is why we gotta remove. We're doing it. We are doing it. I got faith, and I got faith that we are doing it. People are waking up. But like, yo, this skin difference and this division just because of skin is so stupid, bro. Like, I don't relate to him. He's a white rapper. What is he gonna say anything I relate to? I don't relate to him. Killing my mom. Like stuff people say about Eminem. Like Eminem killed his mom like once, bro. Like once, like in his whole career, killed his mom like once, dissed her like 3 times. Got like 4 songs about his mom, tops. Out of the hundreds of songs Eminem has made about he's made in his career, bro, killed his wife once. Like y'all just overhyping everything. Y'all are surface level listeners. You feel me? He's apologized to his mom more than he's killed his mom. He's forgiven his mom. He's like, listen to his Death of Slim Shady, Music to Be Murdered, on all these albums, even from Relapse, even making fun of my mom loves Valiums. That's a playful way of him saying that's his mom. He loves her. That's still his mom. Still love you though at the end of the song. So like he's been nice to his mom more than he's been mean to his mom. He's been nice to his ex-wife more than he's been mean to her. So y'all are surface level listeners, so nobody cares about what y'all think. Now, back to Token. Bro, another thing we gotta outline, the order that he's putting these songs in. Hey, it fits. It fits. We got Breathing Room and we got other things. And it fits, bro. It fits. Sheesh. Shout out the Headlights, yeah, for sure. Let's keep it going. Cause he talking, bro. He talking. Yeah, Token, you up there, bro. You up there, bro. We got to think of a nickname for Token now. I don't know. We got to think of a nickname for Token. So we got NF is the Phoenix, Eminem is the GOAT, Ren is the Unicorn, Harry Matt's the Alien, Tom is the Hog, because that's his logo. So I'm not just gonna give him a different name. That's his logo. Hog Life, right? Hangover Gang. Easy Mill is the Chameleon. We haven't done Easy Mill in a minute. I wonder what he's up to right now. I hope he got an album dropping. Yeah, I think that's it, right? That's really it. But yeah, dog, we gotta think of something for Token, bro. We gotta think. I don't know what to think of because he's really good, bro. He's really good. He is.
Honestly, not being tied down held my career and shit, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that girl does theater more, cause she good at it. Just don't do around me no more. I'm sure she don't imagine she had big impact on me before, but she probably the reason I don't trust who I get feelings for.
That's a good one, Sick Boy. That's a good logo, Sick Boy. Token, that's a good one. That's a good one. I was gonna say the slot machine. You don't know what you're gonna get with him. You feel me? I was gonna say, we're gonna throw a Token in there. You put a token. If you put Token in there, you don't know what you're gonna get because he got so many different skills. He got so many different skills. It's a surprise. You really don't know. But I don't know. I don't know what to call him. I want to think of a different name than his name. Token is a good one, but like slap and see. You feel me? Run that. I just thought that was kind of corny though. Like the slot machine just sounded corny. But the logo can still be the Token for sure. But yeah. I need one an iPad screen, and 2 glasses. What you talking about, Emily? Is that a moon? Oh, is that a moon? It's a token. Emily, it's a coin. Oh, the hook was fire too, bro. He did a dang good job on that hook, man. There's no slot machine emoji. Nah, I know. I just wanted to give him a name. We can still use Token as his logo, but like, and I don't know what's so cool about a slot machine. So it's probably not a good name. All right. So as far as favorite, nah, I'm done. I'm done rating these songs. This is a great album. This is a great album, bro. I might have to go back and listen to that song that I said was a 7. Y'all see this chair? You see where my hand's at, right? Look what the chair just did to me. I'm freaking shrinking. Oh, man. I can't wait to get a new chair. He is a hyena. That's not bad, bro, because the way he was acting on these songs. Yo, Drew, that's not bad. Y'all laughing, but I really don't hate that. I don't hate that. The hyena. He's ferocious. He's wild. Oh, and we got the wolf. Who's the wolf again? Oh, Yellow Wolf. We haven't done him in a while. We got to do him again. There is no slot machine. Yeah, I already read that. The next hook is the best on the album. Wow. That's crazy. Don't tell me that again, James. I don't want y'all to anticipate me specifically about a song at all. I like being surprised. I don't mind you telling me it's your favorite song coming up, or even like the beat is nasty. But anything that has to do with Token lyrically, just don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. But now I gotta anticipate the best hook. That's what you just did. You did that. That's your fault. Oh my God. There's no hyena emojis. There's no hyena emojis either, huh? I think we might have to just let it sizzle. We gotta figure out what's his name gonna be. But what am I trying to do right now? Oh yeah, I'm trying to rewind. Look at this chair. 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 I can't stand this chair. Bro, this chair is hella annoying, bro. I would literally use a dining chair if I could, but it doesn't have no wheels, so that'd be crazy. I was looking for a big pen, but no emoji. His name is Ben. Does that help? Big Ben? They laughing, but if you know Token, anything Sway called him at a time in the booth. Oh, Sway called him that one time in the booth? Okay, well, we ain't gonna do what Sway called him. We're gonna think of our own name. All right, up next we got What Am I Waiting For? What Am I Waiting For? This might be the last song for today, and the other half of this album might be done tomorrow. Yeah, because I gotta rap. I gotta eat too. I forgot I gotta eat. I forgot to incorporate that factor. He embraces it, and he embraces it. We might have to. All right, I guess we'll call him the hyena. There's no hyena emoji though. I don't know how I feel about the hyena though. If I'm being real, I'm gonna let it sizzle. Maybe I can figure it out. I'm gonna let it sizzle. I'm not jumping at any of these though. I'll be honest. Because what Eminem say about Token? Eminem gave Token a shot, bro. He did. And it's a cool shot. It's nothing wrong with the shot. It's like what we did with NF. He's like, an F in recovery clone of me. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool thing to say. Clone? I don't know. I feel like that's a cool thing to say about somebody. If you're Eminem, he's calling you a clone. He called Eminem called Machine Gun Kelly a premature version. He said the girl who was the rap game, he got the rap gang pregnant, and by 3 months, right? She gave birth prematurely. She gave birth, and that was ending, and we named it Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is a premature version of Eminem. He called NF a recovery clone of him. I love recovery, and I love NF, so I think that's a that's a shout. But he did give Token some bars on Revival. He said you must be Token. He said, you must be Token, as in Token smoking weed, but you must be Token, this guy. If you think you're taking over my quarters, here goes another coin for the jukebox. That's kind of crazy. Token, I know Token heard that and said, damn, Listen, he gave me a shout out. And he's still showing me why he a goat. Like, that was a crazy shout out. If I was token, I'd take that as a shout out. That was a cool shout out. Wasn't that on Grizzly Adams? Or have I dated myself? I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, y'all having your own conversation. All right, y'all not even listening to what I'm talking about. You got to be an Eminem fan to know what I'm talking about. Well, I got some Eminem fans in here. James, Emily, Sick Boy. I don't know who else is an Eminem. I know Lewis is an M fan. Oh, I got some M fans in here, man. I don't know if Heather's Heather's an M fan too. She said Eminem's unbeatable. Oh, we got some M fans in here. Y'all don't know what bar I'm talking about? And he said, you must be token. If you think you're taking over my quarters, if you think you're taking over my territory, right? There goes another coin for the jukebox. That's a hell of a bar. That's a hell of a bar. Now, he's talking about Token. You know he's talking about Token because he's a white rapper killing the YouTube. So, yeah. He's letting Token know you're not filling my shoes. Eminem is kind of aggressive. He needs to calm down. He needs to uplift these white rappers and stop putting them down. You feel me? He need to be uplifting NF, Ren, and Token. He do. Let's get it.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer.
Oh, Ron, I see you. No, Ron, I was talking about the people who have been texting recently, who have been talking in the chat recently. Your name hasn't. Let me see. Yeah, your name. You ain't say nothing in a while. So I was just speaking on. Look. Last time you said something, you said crazy because we can't hear the music. Right? That was a long time ago. Ever since then, you haven't said nothing. So I was referring to the people who were definitely in the chat communicating. So I know you an M fan, but, you know, I was just calling out the people who were in the chat. My bad, no offense. Let's get it.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours.
How's Sick Boy gonna instigate after I shouted her out? She gonna instigate anyway.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? My grandma said I wanna visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. But I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you? Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more.
That's fire. That's fire. I like this beat too, man. I like the build up to it. I gotta run this one back, man.
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more.
Is wishing I change even more. That's fire.
What am I waiting for? My grandma said I wanna visit you to get that LA view, but I might die before I ever get the chance to. I found a subject I could change to avoid the awkwardness and realizing the painful truth. But I wish I gave her honesty. I know losing memories is frustrating beyond belief, and every day there's a new body part to let a doctor see. But all that aside, how do you say that so casually? What does death mean to you? All your friends dying, does it bring stress to you?
Yeah.
Do you think about it? Like, will it hurt at all? When will my whole life be compressed into a phone call? Like, yeah, she's gone. I wanna make her last years be a gift from God, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? I used to have reoccurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it. But can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you. Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view. And you're happy to live, but you don't have to.
The only thing I'm gonna knock about Token, and I don't knock it really, but I am gonna point this out. If James Biddle in the chat, this is something NF used to do, right? He used to get his point across, tell his stories, and wouldn't rhyme so much. Because sometimes I get the idea of not always having to super rhyme. I get that idea, of course. But NF would also not rhyme sometimes, like, and almost like slant rhyme, but like it just don't hit because it wasn't rhyming enough. It was like, that didn't really rhyme. It's like you couldn't think of another word. Like a critic will start thinking stuff like that. I'm gonna let NF slide because I already know what he's capable of, and as well as Token, he's already shown me he's stupid capable of rhyming a million words at once. So I'm always interested in hearing him rap like this, where he's not rhyming that much, but we know he's capable of it. It's like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me, but and I don't love it, to be honest with you. Like, I love the story he's doing. I love the beat. I love the hook. It's definitely gonna be one of my favorite hooks on the album. But he's doing a lot of like forced rhyming. You feel me? And one thing I noticed about NF when he grew out of that, right? He did that on the Search album, but on the Hope album, there was none of that. There was none of that. Like it's like he executed rhyming. And I wonder if Token's going through that phase or is this super intentional, because he did it on another song too. He did it on a song with Ren, and then he did it on the intro of this album, right? Something I'm picking up on, where not like, I think it's just a preference thing. I don't like it. I don't like when people don't rhyme. Like maybe a bar here and there, but like he's going in this verse right now, not rhyming too much. And like, if y'all think I'm like just making this up, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious? What you gon' say, I'm too young to be going waiting for? I used to have reoccurring dreams about death. So ever since you brought it up, I've been sleeping less. I know what you gon' say, I'm too young to be going through it. But can I ask you some questions as the closest one to it? You so open about it, so I'm curious. Do you think an afterlife will be luxurious?
This is all clean. This is all clean rhyming.
Do you think it'll treat you as good as Jersey did? Do you think you'll see your husband? I'm just trying to picture what it's like to be you. 3 kids, 5 grandchildren, all come from you.
Like that's kind of like, that's where it started. It was like, okay, like you and you, making you and you rhyme with 2 different amounts of syllables. I didn't enjoy that.
Maybe because of us, your life has a different meaning and a view, and you're happy to live, but you don't have to.
That didn't rhyme with anything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I understand you could do that sometimes, but he continues to do it too.
I just can't relate. My life is everything and I'm trying to make it great, but it's a losing game, cause I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
I don't know. It's just certain flow patterns. I feel like it disrupts the flow. It disrupts the song too. For somebody like me, maybe not your average listener, or maybe someone who's not a creator of music or a writer of music, it may not disrupt them because they're just like super fans or whatever. But me critiquing as an artist or a lyricist or whatever the case may be, not that I'm on his level, but just from a lyricist standpoint, it does, for me, it disrupts the flow, like those kind of rhymes. And I know that happens sometimes. It definitely happens sometimes, but it happened a lot in this song. First verse too, but I'm not gonna go back and try and butcher the song because I like the song too much, and I like the story. Him talking to his grandma. You know, I have a similar conversation with my grandma. You know, who passed away already, but Alzheimer's, all that stuff. Like, yeah. But anyways,
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours. Only thing I don't change about me is wishing I change even more. What am I waiting for? On our phone call, you tensed up when you mentioned death. It still bothers me cause I want you to be content. It was the middle of the night, I guess that's what most happened. Did you find contentment or not even know what happened? The questions I don't have any answers to upset me. And until I realize they're not meant to be. Maybe that's what's beautiful about the rollout. Grandma Tuesday, I'ma be crying my soul out. My birthday's coming up, and even if you lived past it, I still change the subject every time you hinted at it. Cause I'm not even supposed to know till I'm supposed to know. And until I'm supposed to know, I'll be hoping I don't.
Yeah.
I'll be hoping I don't. I wish I did more for you, but I know it's a losing game. I got the news today. It's funny how no matter how ahead you are, you're too late.
What is the purpose? The purpose is to say, I don't give a... If you say it one more time, I'm gonna slap you. I'm your mother, I'm distraught. So the character is...
I change how I look, how I talk, how I act.
That's beautiful, man.
I change even more, I'm no longer yours.
And I think these topics, these songs are the ones you're allowed to do that with. You feel me? On these songs, he did it on another song, but on these type of songs is less. I feel like it's less like criticizable. Like I don't know if that's a word, but less critiquing on these type of songs. You feel me? Because he's talking from the heart and he's talking about a personal situation, and he's storytelling in a way. I mean, he is storytelling, but it's kind of like he's just thinking back to a conversation he had with his grandma. But yeah.
Only thing that don't change about me is wishing I change even more. I change how I look, how I talk, how I act. I change even more. I'm no longer yours.
Oh, I know why it does that every once in a while. It's when I refresh the page, it takes y'all out of the sound. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Don't do that no more. Got you. That's why it does that. I figured out why it excludes y'all from the audio every once in a while. Yep. For that reason. Yeah, that was the reason. But anyways, it's because it froze on me last time. Because y'all kind of quiet tonight. I know it froze on me earlier, but so I just refreshed it and y'all really didn't say nothing for a good minute. So I thought it was because I thought it froze up again, so I refreshed it. But nah, it still showed the last message, which was from Emily the Token, and now it shows the Heather, Emily, Sick Boy, and Emily again. That makes sense. But yeah, okay. Yeah, man, so what am I waiting for? That's a good song too, man. I got Sarah's song at the top right now. I got Sarah's. So that was a good song though. That's probably like a 9. It was a really good song actually. It's a really good song. A lot of relatability for me, man. Or a lot of relatability. Like the only song I got kind of rated low was the 7. You feel me? You feel me? Like it's I think it's the 7. It's what song was that? It was Friends, right? It was Friends. That's the one I said that about. It was like a 7 because it was like there was no bad rapping at all, but it had a dope beat and it was a good story, right? And yeah, I think I gave it a 7. I like these titles though coming up. Odd One Out, Marco Polo, featuring Marco Plus. It Kills Me, See You Leave, featuring Steven Rodriguez. A video, song called Jeep, featuring Tara Reid. Peter, featuring Tech Nine. Can't wait to get to that. And I'm Your Baby. I've been hearing a lot about that. Diary 1, Karma. Okay. Yeah, so we got some songs to get to, man. We're going to end it right there, though. But listen, appreciate y'all for pulling up today. A lot of people watching on TV tonight. Oh, yeah, that is true, Sick Boy. That is true. No, it was Duck Hunter, I thought. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was Duck Hunter. My bad. Yeah, I like Friends. Friends was the story about the girl who had that, her brother died, and she got into depression, almost killed herself, but then Token's music saved her, and then there was another story. Yeah. No, Friends was good. Friends was like a 9. I had Friends up there. That was like maybe 8.5, 9. I'd have to hear it again. But, yeah, it was Duck Hunter. Duck Hunter was aight to me, yeah. So, one song, Still good though. Still good. Still a great album so far. Very great, especially for me because it's my first time listening to them. So very great, very great. Shout out to Ryan. Appreciate the gift, bro. Appreciate the gift. Thank you, dog. Who up in here? Drew. Drew been in here for a while. Heather, Emily, Usual Suspects, Ryan, Sick Boy. James, of course. Appreciate y'all for staying active today. We're gonna sign out. We're going to pick up back tomorrow with Odd One Out. So we got 7 songs left. So it's taking a little longer with Token because he's a lyricist. And, you know, I can't really, you feel me? I can't really skim through his stuff. Like, we gotta give it its proper credence, man. We got to give it its proper respect because he's rapping at a high level. So I'm trying to make sure I'm paying enough respect to the boy. But so far, though, Jessica's in here, too. I forgot. I know some of y'all watching on TV. I'm forgetting. But, yeah, so far, though, great album. So far, even with that one, let's say Duck Hunter is the only song on this whole album, right? Shay up in here. Let's say Duck Hunter is the only song with the 7, right? Let's say Duck Hunter is the only song. I would still give, if the rest of the bangers, I would still give this album a 10. An overall 10. You don't get a 10 because every song's a 10. You get a 10 because overall, the album was great. You feel me? Like, it was a 10. It's a classic if it's a 10 plus. But yeah. So far it's a 10. So far this is a freaking great album. Great album. Shout out to Token. We'll pick up back tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up today. This chair is like sinking right now. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Having fun though, man. Having fun because like it's just cool being like online doing YouTube reactions and not have heard Token. You feel me? I still gotta get into hops, and there's still artists that like I gotta do a whole album review, but we'll see. We'll see. If we got any Hopsin albums y'all like that we can do. You feel me? Any Hopsin albums? Like, because he's another one, man. He's super great, man. He's super dope. He's super dope. I would do Token, but Token. I would do Dax, but he signed to a major label, so you know, get your chips, of course. I ain't mad at you. But I ain't about to do no album reaction on a signed artist. That's just too much to fight, man. Too much to fight. Faces to Names night. Faces to Names it was supposed to be tomorrow, but it looks like we got to finish the Token album tomorrow, so it'd have to be the following day. So what's today? Monday. So tomorrow we'll finish the Token album, and then Wednesday we'll do Faces to Names, if y'all are down. If y'all are down, we'll do, unless y'all want to do it on the weekend. What y'all want to do? Because we got Donos coming this week. We're going to get back to Dono reactions, getting put on some new music, and we can squeeze Faces to Names in there on Dono weekend. We can do, yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? As far as like,
They never say my name, but they echo my cadence. Watching from the bleachers while I'm penning impatience. Algorithm couldn't box me, dog. I've been innovation. I've been adjacent to the gate, but they fenced in their favor. Silence loud as the sirens when you inching in range. Funny how they never flinch until you shift in the game. But I don't beg for the table, dog. I'm building the frame. And now I'm carving out a seat while they whisper my name. Low tones from high views, they disguise their intentions. Shake hands with tight jaws, fake smiles and dimensions. They don't dish you with a verse, they dismiss you with omissions. Too afraid to grab the mic and speak the truth, nobody listen. I don't chase cosigns, never pander for placement. I'm God pen, God breath, dog, carved in foundation. When the real get revealed, all the frauds look ancient. So I keep my grace heavy while my flaws still sacred. They be moving like a unit with a hive mind bluff, but I'm immune to the buzz, I survived that stuff. No alliance with the lions that define that rough. I'm the quiet and the riot, cause in God I trust. They try to blackball a light that they can't dim. I'm the storm they ignored till I danced in the wind. And now I'm roaming through the metrics where the access ends. And the fans, they relate. I don't act, I've been broke, I've been up, I've been rent day late. I've been boxed out of rooms by a clickbait gate. But my circle never shrank, it just got reshaped. So now it's God, famine, work, and I don't need more plates. I don't knock another hustle, I just study the floor. I seen reactors turn puppets when the numbers got tall. I seen snakes play shepherd, then they crumble in awe. And when the sheep don't follow hype, you know a goat is involved. So keep your chat, I ain't kneeling for a path in your lanes. I'd rather climb with the ones that never asked for the fame. Let them cook up their collabs words in that echo chain flame. I'd rather ghost write scriptures in a cipher for change. Cause I came from the concrete where the reverence lacked. Where the youth wear they trauma like a Letterman patch. Where the big homie with a letter straight in the trap. Where the real big homie put the map in my hands. Now they saying I'm a threat cause my stock won't plummet. They ignore till I'm at doors they thought I couldn't summit. Can't erase what it's called, can't cancel what's coming. Cause I ain't never in the race, I'm the path they running. Let the whispers keep whispering, I'm loud in my lane. Let the critics keep clicking, I'm profound in my pain. Let the gatekeepers gather, I surround them in flames. This is Boston baptism now, drowning the name.
Love y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Pull up tomorrow. We're going to finish the Token album, man. Having a good time with this one. Definitely having a good time with this one. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. And let's get back to it tomorrow, man. This weekend, we're going to have Don't Know reactions, of course. We're going to get into some new artists. Maybe some of y'all could put me on to somebody else. I like to hear new artists, but if not, put me on to more music by the artists we've already explored. Like, you know what I'm saying? More of their catalog, you feel me? So that maybe we can gear up for another album review or something like that. But before I do an album review, I jumped into this Token album review, and I usually don't do that until I've heard enough music from an artist. But I feel like I was so impressed with the one song with him and Ren, and I feel like if Ren respects him to that level, I feel like he's worthy. So that's why I did the album review. But as far as like new artists, I would like to hear more music from them before I jump into a whole album reaction from them. You feel me? But yeah, man. Shay, did you post all the details on Patreon? Manny did. Yeah, it's on the Patreon. I'll repost it if you need. Sick boy, I'll repost it. But yeah, 4 winners in the scavenger hunt. Y'all need to find some good ones. Remember, no mainstream and no big independent artists. Yeah, try to put us on, man. I'm gonna repost it in the Patreon for whoever didn't see it. I'll post it on YouTube too, actually. Yeah, we're gonna find out what's going on with that. I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Shay. Appreciate the idea. It's a cool idea. I think it's gonna get a lot of people involved, man. I made a poster. He made an announcement. Yeah, I'm gonna repost the poster you made. Repost the poster you made. Repost the post. All right, appreciate y'all, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta eat. Love y'all. Love, peace, chicken grease.